Nice.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the FunBox podcast. I'm your host, Rob Webb. Yes, we're here, episode 49, Friday, November. What's the date today?
17th.
Oh, yeah, it's not. In that case, it's almost
close.
Thanksgiving.
It's close.
But yeah, I'm here with the Abysmal Beard.
Hey, happy holidays.
Yeah, let me hear a little round of applause for that, guys. Let's set a round of applause.
that was a laugh into applause. I told a pretty good joke.
But yeah, dude, Holland, thanks for coming on again, man.
Absolutely.
I smoked a little bit of CBD.
Uh-oh.
Maybe are we going to take a little bit of a...
Well, yeah, I feel like we should drink anytime somebody mentions the election.
Yeah.
To keep us from mentioning the election.
Oh, you just...
So I just did, so I already got a shot poured.
So now I have to pour one. Okay, there we go.
You also have to mention the election
Did
before
you
you
already
drink.
take that?
Is that 3 drinks now? Because you said it 3 times. So we'll count these 3 us. Maggie's off. 1 second.
I'm off camera.
Maggie is off camera. She is her own little soundboard. What do you got for us? Can you do a little preview of what we got going in the future?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't loud at all. Let's do that again.
China.
Oh, yeah. China.
All right.
That's not about the erection. Department of
That's
Erections.
not, yeah.
Department of Erect Corrections.
I mean, if you just really feel like you passionately need to make a point about it, just take a shot, say what you got to say.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people do. Oh, yeah. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful world. But, yeah, dude, Holland, motherfucking Huff in the house.
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry, the Abysmal Beard. He is now online.
Yeah. Currently, we're live today, right? You started doing these live.
Started doing them live
a few weeks ago, pre Halloween.
Yeah, pre-Halloween. It was just easier because it usually happens live anyway, and I'm like, I don't want to be everybody's going to realize I'm editing something at some point.
And then if you do it live, people will be able to see that every vote is counted.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
God.
Ah.
Oh, jeez. Here we go again. Do you got a song? Can you play a little song while we do this, Maggie? A little song. Or like, who knows, another meme fucking, or a sound bite. Just a little sound.
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Just keep hitting buttons.
I can't find a song.
It doesn't matter. Just hit things.
Here we go was good.
Ginger people do have souls, all right?
Oh, God. Fireball is not that great.
I like to sing, dance.
There we go. Yeah. Fill in the spaces. Yeah, exactly. That's
Oh,
good.
that would have been the one.
That would have been the one.
That would have been the one.
Shit.
99 cents for a soundboard. Yeah, without any ads. I like that. Guys, obviously you could tell we're listening on Apple's podcast and Spotify. So if you're listening on Spotify and you have a friend that has Apple, tell them.
Yeah, you can watch it on your Apple TV, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
No, my RSS feed doesn't include video. So,
You have an RSS feed?
yeah, it's SoundCloud produced by SoundCloud. It's the hub for all the streaming services, entertainment for the FunBox as far as audio. And that's why we have the microphones.
Ah, I get it.
Well, I mean,
you're moving into the future with this. Pretty high tech.
yeah,
Getting all
actually,
the
it's not a
streaming
really
platforms.
bad. It's not a bad setup
Maybe you
right
get
now.
a Netflix deal soon.
Oh man, dude, I canceled Netflix.
Oh, what was your rationale? Because I'll give you mine. I haven't canceled yet, but I feel passionately about it.
Oh, I got you. I know what you're talking
Why
about.
did you cancel your Netflix? Just general.
Oh, it was. I didn't really watch a lot of stuff anyway. I was always on YouTube. That was 25% of my decision. Actually, I would say 40%. That was 40% of my decision was because I don't watch it that much. So maybe I watch it only 60% probably only watch it 40% of the time of actually that's a lot, but I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is 60% was that goddamn movie Cuties.
There it is.
And I canceled because I'm a snowflake. I canceled it. But hey, I'm not telling everybody else to cancel. I don't preach about that goddamn movie because I don't think anybody should. I feel bad even talking about it now because it makes people want to watch it. And you could be a weird child, looky guy.
Netflix should feel way worse about all the fucking terrible shit they make, not this Cuties thing. Everything they make is so much fucking worse than child fucking pageants.
Well, like murder. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, it's a real, it's real bad.
The regular movies are more traumatizing.
Have you seen some of the footage of the movie of Cuties?
No, I remember the story when it came out. They were like, oh, look at this. They're fucking hypersexualizing these kids to get money. But I guess the actual documentary was a documentary about
it's not a documentary. It's a produced movie with I suggest you obviously I understand that I've heard so many opinions about it, and a lot of them came from people that haven't seen any of it, and it's very uncomfortable. I'm glad Maggie was with me when I saw it, because if I saw that alone, I'd feel creep. I'd be like, oh my god, we couldn't even watch the whole thing.
We didn't even start it.
We didn't watch. We watched the scenes that were bad. That people
on YouTube. That
they all the dancey, sexualized scenes of the movie, and there was a lot. It was like 15 minutes long, and of crotch shots of like 11-year-old, 10-year-old girls.
Like I said, I've never seen it, but from the news story at the time, I remember understanding that it was actually an anti-child.
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. But that's like being like, I'm anti-murder,
but it needed
and then you murder somebody on TV.
But look, I don't like child actors and things anyways. I feel like they ruin all kinds of fucking movies. I was glad when they killed those 2 little girls in The Walking Dead because they were the fucking worst.
But that's obviously,
so I'm not going to watch Cuties anyways because fucking child actors are terrible.
I'm sure all I got to say is if there's a reason why I feel the way I do. And if you really want to find out, watch it and make your own and be like, okay, you could either understand where I'm coming from, or you could be like, I'm being a little bit sensitive, maybe. I'm willing to accept that. If I'm sensitive, but it's a type of hill that I would die on as far as not sexualizing children in any way. And I just don't like
That's pretty fucking controversial, Rob. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to take a political stand against Netflix for it, but I understand your feelings.
But yeah, that's my own. And I did it myself. I canceled myself. I didn't preach about it, write a blog, or do anything crazy. It's just my own little personal, in my family, in my world. I don't want that in my world. So,
but I can also understand that if Netflix had more high quality content that you were watching, you might not have canceled.
Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, for sure, 100%, 100%, absolutely.
Man.
But there's a lot of things that people are talking about that I'm like, damn it, I fucking canceled Netflix, so I can't watch it. and then I want to and then I'm going against my moral code where I want to be like, is there anybody with a passcode that they'll give me just so I can watch this one movie? And I'll be like, oh shit, they're paying for it. They're paying for underground pedophilia. Did you know they auditioned 650 children for these parts?
Man, I don't even want to think about what it's like being a child actor living in Hollywood.
No way.
What the fuck?
But this was a French film. Yeah, I'm just saying. But it's broadcast in the United States. I'm saying keep that shit over there. I think some cultures are better than others. Build the fucking wall.
Build a cinematic wall.
Yeah.
China.
There we go.
Yeah.
But it's my own little decision. Whatever. I'm a snowflake. I don't care. That's the way it goes, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. And that's the way it was.
No,
because Stone Cold said so. By the way,
man, all of them though. My main point is that Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, just cavalcades of garbage. Like 99% everything on there is fucking trash, and I want to cancel out of principle every month.
Right?
I fucking don't.
Yeah, I got you.
And I don't know how they keeping me around. They put out like one good movie where I'm like, it was fucking. I didn't fall asleep. It was all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
the scary ones suck real bad lately. Like a good fucking scary movie. It's all pop scares.
Good scary movie recently.
Can I be late real quick?
We need to build a wall.
Nice.
Okay. Now we're over it already.
Nice.
I know. Okay, sorry.
Damn it, Maggie.
Have you ever seen The Wall with Matt Damon?
Is that a scary movie at all?
No. I mean, unless you think like
Matt Damon's scary.
Ancient China is scary. You might.
I romanticize of ancient China every night. Actually, I have a helmet that I don't show anybody.
You have some type of Chinese helmet that you.
All right, next subject. I don't want to get into that.
No, we were on the any good scary movie, and fuck, man, I'm at a blank. I watched The Thing again, this
hell
past
yeah!
weekend.
I was just talking about that with my boss the other day.
That movie was
The
fucking
Thing.
awesome.
Yeah.
The girl I was with thought it was boring, and I was like, it's fucking suspense. What are you talking?
Yeah.
But man, absolute classic. New stuff.
Yeah, practical effects.
I watched The Haunting of Bly Manor. It was on Netflix.
The Blind Manor?
Bly Manor. And it was a
Manor?
sequel to The Haunting of Hill House. And The Haunting of Hill House was pretty fucking good. This one was boring, and nothing happened. So that was kind of a downer, and I don't know I'm talking about it because I'm not going to recommend it. I'm just thinking about any type of horror movie that I've seen that's been half worth of shit recently.
Oh God, hasn't been for a long time. That's why we only watch like the old shit.
Yeah, over
Same
and over
shit.
again. I could recommend old shit all day, but
Yeah.
there's just trash they put up on Netflix about. Everything's about a kid has a ghost in their closet, and then they find out. They go to the library, and they're like, "Oh, fucking
Our house is haunted.
yeah,
So and so died.
Stevie McWonder kid died here in 1906 by a train."
Right.
And then there's ghost trains fucking coming out everywhere. And they're like, "Oh, we have to get the
Boat
conductor's
train.
lantern. If we get the conductor's lantern and take it to Stevie's grave, we'll save the house." And they do, and then the movie ends. And it's all the fucking same.
Yeah.
It is a conspiracy. The big conspiracy is, why do they keep making these shitty fucking ghost movies?
Yeah.
Who keeps it out? Because they make them all for like $10 million, and then Netflix gives them like $20 million. And nobody fucking watches it, and everybody gets paid.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
Yeah. I think everything just should be like internet. I think it already is. It's if you want to see it, you'll see it. You know what I mean? Like no matter what, if Netflix has it or not, you know what I mean? Or
Right.
maybe I could watch shit that's on Netflix
That's the
without
thing.
having it, right?
Sure, you could say, oh, when you got these streaming services and shit, you got the choice. You get to watch what you want to watch. But I already did watch what I wanted to watch. I watched it 2 months ago when it came out.
Yeah.
And now I got to watch, because nothing else is on, I got to watch stupid fucking ghost movies. And
Dude, Holland, I was thinking about this today. Change the subject. While I was driving, I was like, I wonder if Holland would be a good like mortician, like somebody that stuffs a dead body with like, because you just seem like a guy that'd be like, and then the body goes, and like a regular person would be like, oh, what the fuck? You'd be like, well, it's just, it's
that's part of the game.
Gases are trapped inside the body.
That's part of the game. Is this? I don't know. It seems like a pretty physical fucking job. It seems like it's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
You're lifting and dragging and hauling and
heavy 200-pound body
all the time,
maybe more
all the time. That's your business, is lifting.
Like you're like, thank God it's an 11-year-old girl. Jeez.
My back's been killing me this week.
Yeah. Oh, no samples for that one.
Should switch the camera.
That was oh man. Oh yeah, I don't care. Fuck me.
What'd you do?
I just split it.
I had it on you for a little bit, and then we got the.
Keep it like that.
We just got the lava lamp every now and then, too. So if you're listening, obviously on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and I know we're split. Oh, there we go. There you go. Good thing you could see my screen. So in case I fuck up, you could call me out on it. I gave you a mic for a reason.
Right.
And it's proven true so far. Good job.
Yes.
Appreciate
it's a good. I always need you on. I should have you on standby every single episode. Just monitoring shit with a microphone in a funny button box.
You hit the wrong one.
I don't care. It was a button. But yeah, anyway.
It said don't push this button.
Oh.
It literally did.
Oh man, that's right. You have to.
Yeah, you have to push that every now and then. But yeah, man, Holland, you want to break right into, because we could riff on these memes for a while. Probably.
You got high quality.
You're good at it. I mean, that's why I have you on, and soon you could be paid, but we don't make any money here, guys. By the way, I wish it sucks that I have to say this, and I probably shouldn't, because people should assume like, wow, this content sucks. Well, you're not fucking paying for it. That's why it sucks so bad. So, so if it ever happens, Holland,
give it more motivation.
Yeah, I will
donate.
You
could just be part of it, and then we pay you, right?
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about your George Soros money and shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's the Walton family,
or what? Like the New York Times, all those people.
Oh yeah,
you make a lot of money off. I don't.
God damn. Zip it. We're not going to talk about the Washington Post.
No, we can talk about memes. I'm going to take another shot at some point so that I can just talk some shit.
Oh, you're talking about the election shot? Oh, shit. I said it.
Dang.
Oh.
We got a little bit of this
Oh, jeez.
Here, no, I got it.
Oh, tequila. Hey.
Tequila.
I'll do tequila. Oh, yeah. Oh, for tequila, right?
Yeah.
We got...
The Titanic?
Mine's better.
Oh shit! Yeah, we had two
Fuck your
overlaps. Sorry,
soundboard, bitch.
Yeah, I screwed it up.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Tequila, the Latino vote, came out for Trump in Florida and
Yeah,
not in Arizona.
you Mexicans love Trump.
No, it was they were saying the Florida vote was Cubans, other South American countries.
Yeah.
That go through Florida, but then the Mexican population in Texas, Arizona, all there was voting the other way. That's what's.
Oh, that's what's going on. All right.
But a lot of Latino love for Trump out there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Which all just little surprising.
Well, they're not real Latinos. Then
aside, it's.
They're not real. They're not really black either. They're not real Latinos. Oh yeah, but here we go, guys. What's on your mind segment? Episode 49. We review memes, and here we go. All you listeners out there, sorry, man, it's on YouTube. If you want to see the memes, I'll do all the explanation of each meme as much as I can. Are there rules? There's no rules, dude. It's not a game or anything. So what am I doing?
Well, yeah,
all right, here we go. All right, I gotta make sure
there's rules. Every meme counts.
Yeah. All right, here we go. The What's on Your Mind meme of the thing. Of episode 49.
Yeah.
Your friends will put back, 'cause there's nothing to it, and Facebook asks you so.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? What's on your
Yes, the What's on Your Mind segment, episode 49. Like I've said many times, I think the intro is too long for this. Maybe we'll fix things, guys. But the What's on Your Mind thing, we got to go number.
I feel like you make
10.
more money if that intro was shorter.
Yeah, probably.
Like 6 cents more.
I heard that YouTube won't monetize you if the first 30 seconds has any swear word.
Fuck. Yeah.
So that's why Polecat doesn't cuss in his like intro shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I heard
Well, he blocks it, but in the video he does.
Ari Shafir said that on his podcast. He was talking during the first like little bit, and he started talking about how you can't cuss within the first 30 seconds. But yeah, man. All right. Well, what's on your mind segment? Here we go. We got to go with number 10 first, right?
Yep.
Number 10. All right, Mom. Okay, I gotta give it up for Holland.
You gotta get it up.
Get it up for Holland.
Oh yeah, this is hilarious. No.
Oh yeah, number 10. Number 10. Mom, are you gonna smoke all that by yourself? I'm putting away the Christmas tree, you idiot. So it looks like a girl is folding up a Christmas tree and folding up a giant blunt.
It's about drug use, but it's also about family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like
I actually saw this video.
It's like the one. Did you ever see when Roseanne found the pot?
Yeah, and they
I've seen that episode, and then they like hold up in the fucking shower in the bathroom, and they're like talking about popsicles and shit.
Yeah,
like that's what this. It makes me feel. It makes me think about family.
Yeah,
but also the dangers of smoking gigantic Christmas tree sized joints,
yeah,
you know, because like this must be like this child isn't. It's funny, there's family. This child doesn't have that. This is an abusive household. Like if joints the size of Christmas trees are normalized in your home, what else is going on?
Yeah, her husband right now is slamming screen doors and shit.
He's probably seen bigger joints than this. Because he's all like, "Are you gonna smoke that?" Like he's not like, "Oh my god, that's a huge Christmas
the kid." Are you talking about the
joint?
You're talking about the child?
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, are you gonna smoke that?" So this is a normalized situation in this household.
Oh,
I bet way worse things are going on.
Oh yeah, like I said, like the dad is like slamming cabinets right now in the kitchen and throwing something, or like like what the fuck. Where's my keys? You know, where's my 5 keys?
Fucking hate candy corn, you bitch. Yeah. I fucking said get Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. I got these goddamn the pumpkin Reese's with the fucking with the Reese's Pieces in it. It's got to have the Reese's Pieces inside of the fucking pumpkin. The fucking Reese's pumpkins, you fucking idiot.
Reese's pumpkins ain't the same. I wanted a cup. The fucking chocolate to the ratio ain't the same.
It's not the same.
I did have a Reese's Take 5 this Halloween. I had a couple of them. That's a goddamn good miniature candy bar right there.
those are. Yeah,
You
you
know
left a
Take
couple
Fives?
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reese's Take 5.
I miss the old Take 5s, dude. That was my shit.
I liked regular Take 5, so when I saw the Reese's Take 5, I was like, I'll give this a spin.
I like it. I do like peanut butter and all that crap, but I like the original 100%.
Yeah, I can get behind it.
Everything I love is gone.
That little bit of saltiness in there from the pretzel.
Oh, when you have the sweet, you got to add the salt, baby.
Right.
Hell
right.
All right, number 9. Number 9. Mom, come here, hurry! Daddy dressed up as a piñata. Holy shit! The dad hung himself.
Oh man.
Oh, it's a little boy.
Like it's
a little boy telling his mommy, Dad dressed up as a piñata for Halloween, and
The dad hung himself.
the dad hung himself.
The meme's less funny than
God.
like the real world. Like I'm picturing in my head like real life. Like what if that was really how you discovered your hanged husband? Was your kid hitting it with a stick? Like, oh, that'd be fucking disturbing. You'd have.
But for the rest of this kid's life, he's like, whatever, you know. Oh, my dad died. I thought he was a piñata. And he had his first initial thought of his dad being dead is a really happy thought, though, you know. So it's good for that
Piñatas
kid.
must have been really normalized in his household.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's Mexican.
Like they must have had an extensive history
Thought it was
with
his birthday.
Christmas tree-sized joints and piñatas.
Yeah,
they were just his parents always getting high as fuck and being like, let's get a big sombrero.
See, kids,
piñata
this is what
this
happens.
week."
You inject too many marijuanas.
You spend all your money on piñatas.
yeah. dude.
Like when you know you're a kid, you're like, oh, when I'm an adult, I'll eat ice cream whenever I want. I'll eat ice cream for breakfast, and I can be president. And like, but the dream is never about piñatas. Nobody ever grows up and is like, I want to get me a piñata this week.
I bet you there's people that grow up to build piñatas. Like as a kid, they were like, I love that paper mache, crepe paper.
I'd love to do that on an industrial scale.
Yeah,
build
like,
fucking paper mache donkeys all day.
I guarantee they're out there.
I don't know. I feel like that's more like that kid had a real dream of being a fireman or something, and some real fucked up shit happened in his house where giant joints and hangings were normalized.
Oh, that was the other meme. Yeah, that was that meme. Yeah,
and like his
the same
his
kid.
dreams fell apart, and he ended up working
kid?
at a fucking piñata factory.
Oh shit!
But every month they get to take home one, and
all right, the kid. The kid in this meme is the same kid in the other meme.
Yeah,
okay.
obviously.
I
mean, when you look at how many votes came in.
Oh God!
On
damn
the
it.
day.
Oh God! Here we go. Sorry guys.
The projections.
Sorry guys. Where is it at? That means we have to take a shot of tequila. Oh yeah. Well yeah. Can we split it at all? Is that possible? Okay, that's a little okay. You did a good job. Did a good job there.
I only spilled 16.
One more time.
There we go.
You gotta get swifty.
Man,
there we go.
I would love to see a real like CNN or Fox News or something where they have to drink every time they want to talk about politics. They're just getting fucked up.
Yeah. That's how it was.
Like 42-man rosters of reporters so they can switch people in after they get too jacked up.
Yeah, that's how it was when they wrote the Declaration of Independence, and that they're like, yeah, kind of independent, right? we're independent. Woo!
I mean, I gotta imagine those guys. That was a right-on party. That drawing up of the Declaration.
Guns. Number 2. Well, hey, what about you? Didn't do number 1 yet. What do you mean? What? Oh yeah, number 1. I said guns. Yeah, but you said something. You said something. Fucking, I said it. Number 1, I said it.
I imagine that.
I say it.
That's exactly how it was. It was probably a right on good time.
All right, number 3rd meme. Here we go. Number
8.
Number 3.
Number 3rd.
No, number. Oh, sorry, number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8. Friends who try to make you smile when you're sad are the best kind of friends. I like that. Where's that laughter at?
Oh no. You have to.
All right. It's a woman getting gripped by a man from behind. Obviously, they're having sex.
Gripped
with her mouth. His fingers. Yeah, his fingers are in her mouth. I was like, I gotta really explain
replace
this.
that I with an O, and you'll be more
groped.
An A maybe.
Graped. I'm gonna grape you. She was wearing purple.
But if you were living in a household that normalizes Christmas tree sized joints and hangings, you're probably familiar with anal porn and what have you, and abuse. So you'll understand the context of this.
Yeah.
If you live in a more wholesome household, you're gonna be like, what's going on? He's making her smile.
Yeah.
You have to have been there to get the context. I guess you're
not gonna really know if this is her first anal experience or her last.
Oh man.
Depends how it goes.
Yeah, snuff porn, real
porn.
thing.
Yeah, it's a real
8mm with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen it.
He pistol whips Tony Soprano. But all right, we'll go to number 7. Well, it looks like you're pregnant. I'm pregnant? No, it looks like you're pregnant.
Ta-da.
Let's give it a whole thing.
Get these bitches raw from a nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I got to get me one of them brutally honest but hilarious doctors from the movies. You know, like, oh, that's rough, but you're right.
Dude, I love these little, like, doctor joke meme type shit. I love the serious stock photo of a textbook stock photo type thing, and they just change the,
They're
give it
all about the
context.
wording. These
Yeah.
memes, they're all about subverting your expectation with the wording.
Yeah, because you see it. It's a joke, but you gotta understand memes are taking a whole new turn. The definition is gonna change too. As far as like what a good meme is, like because now they're like small gifs.
Right.
Could be a meme.
They're expanded. They're no longer singular images. They're expansive epics. They're miniature novels.
Yeah,
They're
tiny
little adventures that you go on.
slice of life.
They might have 4 frames in them where you're experiencing wintertime, springtime, summer, and fall.
Oh,
you're going
yeah.
all around the world in some of these memes. And
Going to you can see the Roman Colosseum and then see a fat guy shit in a toilet.
right, it's becoming more worldly. Like I expect some of these meme artists to go down, like Shakespeare. I'm waiting for the next. I'm waiting for the history
Fuck
book.
a
And it
meme.
could be an
Great painting.
11-year-old boy.
The history books in 200 years are gonna be full of memes. They're gonna be like,
That's how Egypt had all those little kid things because all the kids ran the world with their entertainment. And they're like, oh man, Justin Bieber or whatever. I'm just putting in context of like, well, he's not that young anymore. Who's the young fucking little kid that's like sparkling?
I don't know who the current satanic sacrifice they have fucking marching around out there is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I bet they barely got any blood left in them.
Yeah, they're getting drained in front of a giant like owl being burned.
No, I really
Northern California.
off the top of my head, I can't tell you the current day Justin Bieber or fucking
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't know who it is.
LeBron James is still pretty good, but he's 36,
Yeah, he is. He just turned 36.
so he doesn't fit the category anymore.
Yeah. No, he just turned 35. No.
I don't know. He's robot years, so
Yeah, he just turned
Like-
35, right?
I don't know.
no,
Yeah.
I feel like he's 36.
He's not. No, I'm a year and change over
old.
than him. I was born in a year and 15 days before him, or something like that.
He's 35.
Oh yeah, there we go.
December 30th, 1984.
He's not a Capricorn
He's
yet.
coming up on. They're going to start the NBA season on the 22nd, I hear, which is a really quick turnaround.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is.
They need to get in on that Christmas money.
Damn.
Yeah, so all these things in this past time, like 50 years from now, it's going to be still talked about, depending on what the fuck else happens.
When LeBron James is still going to
Yeah.
be playing basketball 50
Yeah,
years from
yeah,
now,
he's
and
gonna-
memes like this are going to be in our math textbooks.
Yeah. All right. We got to go back to number, what is it? Number 7?
Yeah. 7.
When you miss the re-entry. No, this is number 6. Number 6. When you miss the re-entry after it slips out. Oh, yes. It's a
Dick broke.
it's a train that got like slammed. How does that happen? Dude, there's not even an engine in front. So Are they backing up and they just kept backing up too fast?
What they did is they photoshopped out the mail truck full of Trump ballots that didn't make it.
That was the election
to the goddamn.
You fucking motherfucker. Here we go. Look at Karacha.
You can see that it's photoshopped. Well, obviously the moon's
all right, we
fake.
can drink our own fucking
you're
drink, right?
clipping a bit on my end at least.
It's okay. It's just the headphones.
All right.
I found that out later.
good.
All the times where I was clipping, I was like, oh, that's my headphone amp.
All right.
That's what I think's going on here. If you read the secret codes there, those are Democratic codes. The
absolutely.
TEJX, that stands for the best Democratic X 35014. That was the year that Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves.
It kind of like, it doesn't surprise me though how it's so neck and neck, but we're drinking through the whole thing. Because anytime we talk about the election, we got to drink. That's the rules. And I don't want to drink too much. That's all I got to say. Time to kick ass and talk about the election. I'm all out of elections.
You got to recount.
Recount this meme.
All right. Number 5. Shit, we didn't even show the meme of the last one. I don't think. Well, the last one was this. God damn it. Sorry, guys. When you missed the re-entry after it slips out,
that's where you can see the Trump ballots were.
Yeah.
And they photoshopped them out.
They photoshopped them out. See, this is what happens. I need a producer. And Maggie doesn't get paid. I can't pay Maggie. It's too much work. Pay her in that dick. All right, sorry. Next. All right, number 5. Mom, why don't you go out and play with the neighbor's kid? The neighbor's kid. Oh God, you guys got to go on YouTube to see this. That's all I gotta say.
Man, that's
He looks like the okay. Have you seen the adaptation of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp?
I have.
Have you seen
great movie?
The Oompa Loompas? That looks like one of the Oompa Loompas.
Oh, that's just a little bit.
He looks like a cowboy Jason Voorhees.
He looks like an old little person, like a really old boy, like a really old 10-year-old boy.
Like
and he has a cowboy hat and he's wielding a giant knife type machete type.
Machete, yeah.
It's definitely a machete.
Well, I
type.
mean the sense of scale here with it's really unknown.
Well, yeah, the machete's actually normal size.
That could be a butter knife.
Yeah, it's a small child. It could be a butter knife. Yeah,
I mean,
it looks giant though.
I don't want to talk about his face because that's mean. But his face looks like
the Oompa Loompa kids from the goddamn fucking Willy Wonka thing
it
with Johnny
like
Depp.
If you have a mirror and you look at the same half of your face twice.
He did what?
A mirror, like if a mirror is splitting your face in half and you're looking at the same half of your face in a mirror.
I see. And it's like you don't get it aligned right.
Because your face isn't symmetrical.
Okay,
so if you have two left sides of your face.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it does. It looks like that.
So this is probably photoshopped, and that takes the sense of scale way out of proportion. This could be a full-grown 9-foot tall man, carrying ballots out to the dumpster,
right,
and hacking them up.
Exactly. He's like not even 10 years old. He's actually fucking 52.
But as far as the actual context of the meme, I don't feel like I grew up with any like slightly deformed killers in my neighbor. I wasn't ever scared of any of the other neighborhood kids that they might be goblins or cowboy murderers or anything. So it's hard to relate with this meme.
I love how you stay on task with like, this is the meme. This is the philosophy. My philosophy of this meme.
Right. I
appreciate it.
If you're gonna review a meme, you
got to review it real thoroughly.
Don't shortchange.
Yeah, because a lot of times nobody talks about memes as long as we do.
No, nobody does. You look at this for like 0.3 seconds.
Yeah.
a little tiny laugh triggers in the way back of your mind. It never makes it to a chuckle in your heart, and you scroll on.
Right. All right. Number 4. God, what the fuck is happening? What is happening?
I love it.
Oh, I forgot to crop it.
There's a black guy on the left.
All right, a black guy on the left, and oh shit, it's a gender reveal party. Oh! Oh man! Oh god damn it!
What these bitches want from a nigga.
Yeah. Oh my god! You guys got to see this meme. I think this should be number 1.
Damn it.
This should be number 1. But I had number 1.
Yeah.
I put number 1 up. I'm going in half blind. Some of these I know.
This is my number 3 because he picked 5, I picked 5, and we're like at one every other on the odds.
Dude, if it said, it's so much better to not even show the. Like a lot of people would be like gender reveal party, and that would be their meme.
No,
when you get the joke. Yeah, when you. Oh my god, dude, that is a good fucking meme. This is one of the better ones I've ever fucking seen.
There's actually more photos. I saw them. And it just like shows a close up of his face, like in a different angle, and all this and that. And
this is like my fucking profile, like banner. I want to like this is the funny. This is a good fucking picture, dude. This is good.
It's not that funny, but yeah.
I think it's hilarious. I'm just saying you have to. Dude, it took me like 10, 15 seconds maybe to get it. I think that's good when it takes a minute and then it gets you. Like it got me like, oh, I like it. I like it for that. It's
pizza
not
over there.
I'm just saying it's not the best joke or meme or anything. It's kind of racist, I guess. Like I would say, but it makes sense. It doesn't say if it's a boy or a girl. That's the only thing, but.
Even though there's girly shit, there's pink and
right. Yeah. That's what I wanted to get into was a little bit more of the background context.
All right, the background context. The reason why that made me think it's
this is the joke. The main joke is obviously, it's a black baby.
Yeah, it's a black baby without a gender. But
it's a girl baby.
Yeah,
it's a girl baby.
It's a girl baby, but it's a gender reveal.
But like it's
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's an onion of a meme. That's why I think it's great.
What I'm saying is the girl part of it, you have to give some time context to this. Because as we're seeing it, it's a gender reveal. It's you kind of get the expression on the girl's face that she's like, oh, fuck, it's a black smoke. He's obviously given the danger dog eyes.
Yeah, he's like, dude, zoinks! Like, oh shit.
Guy is unaware. But they were already there. Like, this is their driveway because that's a fucking garage. So I don't know why they set up.
Look at
I don't know why they set up a
car to back.
Yeah, they got some kind of spaceship car. Like it looks bubbly and white.
Maybe like a Tesla. I don't know.
That's a fancy car. I mean, they got some cracks in their driveway.
You don't think the black guy was superimposed?
He could be. Obviously, I mean, look at the framing of it. He could be superimposed.
Yeah.
There's not black smoke. That's fake black smoke.
But he couldn't also not
but I'm
be
saying
superimposed.
The driveway's cracked. This house isn't worth as much as those khakis or that spaceship car. But I'm saying the lady would have to be aware because they already did girl. Like how?
Yeah.
What gender reveal party do you show up to where they already hung a banner that says what gender it is?
I'm fucking retarded.
And then pop some smoke.
Jeez. Yeah, that's right. Jeez, god damn it, Holland. Ruining my hopes and dreams.
So this is
I didn't even think about that.
Race reveal party.
I feel very fucking retarded right now. Guys, I'm breaking down. I'm like a system failure. My processor is like dying.
It's just you got to put. It's like breaking down a murder. You know, you got to start with your timeline.
Well, at the same time,
you have to say when, where, who.
I didn't know. Obviously, that's the case. But the reason why I got the gender reveal because it's like it's a girl and it just triggered the whole gender reveal type thing for me for some reason.
Right. Like subliminally, had that side of it been cropped out,
Yeah.
it might have taken you even longer. That you'd have been like, why are they?
Yeah, so why are they even busting out black smoke?
You know, what's up with that car? Is it a spaceship?
No, but here we go. Let me say, here's another argument you can make for this. The other side of that table could be blue.
Oh.
With a boy sign on the other side of the garage.
Oh, and maybe there's a boat in that side of the driveway.
Yeah, there's a boat, or there's
Another spaceship.
or there's
Yeah.
a fucking Mexican transvestite.
What?
Like
From
you know,
Transylvania?
yeah, like he's black, standing there just like black guy, and
right.
like
Oh, maybe they had all the races of the world lined up there. All the possible combinations.
that's way better. That's way better. Yeah.
They did some.
Well, behind him are all the African type. There's Nigeria. There's different textures. There's different
Different
shades.
textures?
I wouldn't say textures, but I'd say shades of melanin, and there's another shade of melanin on her side, right?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a Hands Across the World, like Red Rover situation, like a Red Rover type of game with all the races and genders of the world.
Okay.
And
All right, we'll go back. We'll continue on to number 3. I came to finger paint and fuck, and I'm all out of poop.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, there's a Down syndrome guy looking cool as fuck. He looks like a boss in a gangster film, or like boss's sidekick is the bouncer of the boss of the Don, the fucking Godfather. Like the guy that has no brain but to protect the boss.
right, the one that's actually the big fight in the movie after the boss, and then in the next scene the boss just gets like shot to death because the boss ain't the fighter. He has the big guy that is the main altercation for the protagonist. I get you, but this is heavily offensive to
Down syndrome people.
Yeah,
or parents of Down syndrome people, for 100%.
Because they don't.
They
get
love
because
they're no. They have. I don't know why parents of Down syndrome people get so offended at jokes, because that's the least of their worries. I mean, jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I don't care, man. I'm fucking on fire tonight, guys.
Woo!
All right, dude. I've been fucking doing punch after punch. I did 3 punches, I think. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. Maybe 2, maybe 3. I did 2 punches, maybe 3. There we go. All right, number 2.
I was trying to turn it into a political joke somehow. I couldn't before we
Don't talk about the erection. All right. All right, this is a classic. Actually, we had a joke like that. I've seen this meme. All right. There we go. Yeah, dude, I think you were there when we saw the other meme.
I think
Remember
so.
that other one?
Yep.
With the poop in the hallway?
This one just adds Leo.
Adds Leo. And it adds a woman that wants, like, the first, it takes the same concept of a silhouette of a man going into, it's so hard to explain it. Fuck explaining it. If you don't have YouTube, sorry.
So,
but, like, the shit looks like it's a dick in the silhouette. That's what I fucking said.
But it turns out, click, lights on.
The click lights on. It's actually a small dick with shit coming out of his ass.
Right.
Yeah.
And Leonardo DiCaprio
as the
guy from
that made a joke from Django,
and he's given the face.
Yeah, and he's given the like it's probably when the slaves were fighting to the death, which really sucks.
And she, the crudely drawn woman in the bottom right hand corner, she loves the silhouette. She loves
the silhouette because she thinks it's his dick.
And when the lights come on, she doesn't fall out of love. The love bubbles don't burst.
And it's
She
Leonardo
just becomes
DiCaprio.
shocked.
Oh, she's shocked.
She's shocked now. She's like, oh my God, it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm thinking though that she's going to go with it, but would have preferred a bigger dick.
I'm gonna go with she is like
She's gonna fuck the
he's
shit out of
pooping
him.
on my carpet.
I don't think she was worried about that right now. Well, actually, that's true. I mean, it's like, oh my God, he's pooping. So now I have to consider, like, I have to take care of that, and he's not mentally stable. There's a whole bunch of things. Yeah, of course.
But he does have good fiber in his diet. That log is solid and
100%.
hanging.
Yeah.
Maybe he ran back into the room because of the turd. He was like, honey, help.
Yeah.
Break it off. Like he's like, this is 1.5 feet long and it's not coming.
Yeah.
Been trying for half an hour.
Right.
Please help me.
Please help me. I'm stuck. My butthole's bleeding almost.
Do you know what the longest poop is?
There's a record, you have
Yeah.
it. You have the information. Let me guess. Longest.
3 feet.
Oh no.
And it's not by time. It's a length measurement.
By feet, yeah.
Because
An actual turd?
Some man pooped for
An actual
47
turd?
days.
A solid connected turd.
I'm
All right. A solid
Human?
connected turd.
Yes.
human.
Human solid. The longest? 3 feet's too short, probably, isn't
Yes.
it? Oh my God, of course. 3 feet is insane. So it has to be a condition where your intestines, you know what I mean? Like how the large intestines collect a lot of that.
28 yards.
I don't know. Do feet.
2 feet?
Do feet.
Do feet.
What the
By
fuck
feet.
does that mean?
Go by feet.
Oh, do feet. I was like, what measurement is that? A do feet.
Yeah. A do feet? Are we like in like Yugoslavia?
Yards or 3 is a do feet. 5? Do it. Fuck.
Fuck you.
So, let's say 94 feet.
No. Less.
I'm going to say 15.
More.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Your large intestine's like 15 meters.
Bro,
or
it's
something.
long. There's something along. Yeah, there will. It's not as long as people. There's like there's like a thing where people are like, oh, it's this long. It's like, well, when you actually stretch it out, it doesn't actually turn out to be that long.
68 feet.
Less.
I'm going to say 25 feet.
Close.
Well, fucking tell me now.
Okay, 26.
26.
Oh, there we go. If I'm on a foot,
Yeah.
that's when you just go, it's 26.
He went on a bowling lane.
There's no way. If I did
did it.
another long
There's a
guess,
video somewhere.
It wasn't it was a tried attempt. It wasn't a unintentional, oh my God, look how long this is. It was
I think
I'm
you're
gonna
just
go
building
for
it up.
it.
Yes.
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, definitely. It was in 1995.
Great year. Great year for long poops. The humidity was real high that year.
Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
That makes
good
you
reading
constipated.
material for pooping long.
Yeah. Timothy McVeigh, you know, the whole thing.
Man, at what point in your childhood you're like, man, my poops are long.
It's like,
You
thank
know?
you for doing that
I
in
think
Oklahoma.
I think I could go for it. I think I could. I've shit like a 15, 16 footer. I think I could.
I would love to know how he set that up.
All right, number 1. This is the top meme of the week. When you're eating out your grandma and you taste horse cum, then think to yourself, "Oh, that's how she died."
Oh my God.
It's very, very. This is an onion. It just gets worse as you read. I like it. No, so top 1. Do we have any remark? Any you want to really? Usually the last meme nobody wants to say anything.
Well, you know that I like the family friendly.
Yeah,
everybody can laugh along.
Very family friendly.
Everybody in the world hold hands. Let's sing together.
You
Very,
got the
you
know.
whole world.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi may not have murdered that little girl in Con Air.
I know.
Like to think he did.
Did he?
I like to think he did.
Yeah, me too.
He did or didn't?
I like to think he did. I feel like the movie makes you think he didn't.
Yeah.
But,
he did.
It's up for debate. It's up for
He
debate.
killed-
Not all the
He's
votes
free.
are in.
I feel
First
like
victim.
the whole thing was that his mind was changed. I think that they were going for that, but they didn't really convey that at
I
all.
think she was a ghost the whole time.
A ghost.
She wasn't really there. It was
One of
a
his
past
victims?
The
Maybe like
girl,
his first?
the girl in the end, the
Hallucination.
girl in Con Air, the little girl, they're in the bottom of that swimming pool.
Right, but think about it. Like, what little girl is in the middle of the desert at an
Right.
abandoned airfield
right.
in the bottom of
Super
a pool
weird.
with a burnt mannequin
Yeah.
child having a tea party?
So it
That's
was-
not a real little girl.
she was a
thing.
ghost, right?
She had been rolling in the dirt for days. She
Oh,
looked
yeah.
fucking messed up. That was a ghost girl.
That could be his like first victim, maybe his
It-
own
it was-
daughter or
right.
something.
It was God trying to change his mind, right?
No,
You know?
it was God confirming for him
Yeah.
that his murderous path was the one that he should have been on the whole time. So he got resolution. He got absolution through this ghost.
Jesus
victim.
Christ.
That's deep, man.
It's dark. It was a dark movie.
Very dark.
You know, a lot of people died on that plane.
Whoa.
And
Not really. Who
a
cares?
lot of people died when that plane crashed.
Dude, nail the fucking. Do you know how much money was cost to when that plane crashed? Fucking shoot it out of the fucking sky.
Oh yeah, it's just a bunch of criminals.
Yeah, shoot it out of the sky, dude. I have a Hard Rock Cafe fucking like light up thing on my business. Whatever, whoever that he owns more businesses too, obviously, but it's like shoot the goddamn thing out of the plane, out of the sky, right? like the Con Air, the movie Con Air, guys. We're talking about the movie Con Air. If you haven't seen it, then you're
Missing out.
This meme's not going to make any sense if you haven't seen
yeah,
Con
if you
Air.
haven't seen Con Air.
Like, how are you going to get? You don't. Like, you wouldn't even know about the Steve Buscemi part of this.
Not at all.
this me right here.
Yeah, that one. And so, like I was saying,
How did we
family
even
friendly
get there?
is my preferred category.
Yeah.
And just the picture is family friendly enough. It could
It's
be
the words.
But that was what's on your mind.
It's the words.
That was what's on your mind. Gotta cut the thing. I gotta, cut the segment out in case I want to use just that, right? That's how we
Right.
have the segments.
Yeah, you slice it out and mail it to people.
Son of a bitch!
Print that shit on VHS and send out tapes.
Yeah. Dude, I just, I really don't want to talk about the erection at all. And I'm an Asian person.
Denied.
I
mean, it's hard to not like.
what do you
What
call
was the other big fucking news story this week?
Not coronavirus.
what do you call a one-armed woman? I mean, a one-legged or a one-legged woman? Eileen. What do you call a one-legged woman from China? Irene. What do you call a one-legged woman from China that posted a ballot? Erection. I didn't say anything.
That third part was subpar.
I did say ballot though, so we might have to drink. All right, we'll do the white. I'll do White Claw.
I got Red Bull.
Cheers. Cheers.
You're gonna have to pour up a shot because
Yep, you brought it up.
No, I thought it was just you drink whenever you talk about the election.
which you just did
I
again.
said election. I said election. I didn't spell it out.
Let's check the third base judge. He says you swung around.
Oh, God damn
Didn't
it.
check
All right,
that
so
swing.
now we have to do the...
Didn't check that swing.
Is there a fireball? Sound effect that you can do?
Nope.
Well, can you just play random shit while we do this?
Is there a fireball sound
Hit random
effect?
buttons. Who hit random buttons? Yeah, there we go.
Nyan Cat voted Trump. I saw it on Twitter.
That was legitness.
You know what you could do when somebody doesn't tell you who they vote for? They voted for Trump. Yeah, they did.
That was a talking point during a lot of the coverage I saw. There was talk about the shy Republican voter. They were saying that might be why. You heard the polls, like, despite I feel like it looks like Biden's going to win at this point. It's fucking 3 days later.
Yeah, I think so too.
All the numbers look that way. Despite that, Trump destroyed different like the polling was in some of these places was saying Biden was going to win threefold and ended up losing. And there was a lot of questions about how were these polls so off, and some of the answers were the shy Republican voter. There was a lot of people that would vote for Trump that wouldn't just
say it,
wouldn't openly say it.
Yeah, for sure. I've actually been not a supporter, but a apologist of Trump for the past 2 years, maybe. Well, I would.
You
say,
didn't like your.
I would say in the middle two. The middle two. You know how there's 4 years, right? The middle 2 years. Well, I kind of do. Like, I love conversation, and a lot of the people that I know hate the guy like to their core, and it's just an opportunity to be devil's advocate. Which I hate even to say that, because some of the things that I say are very humanitarian, like, and very for other people. And it's just there's perspectives that exist, and shit, man. People are. But at the same time, when your candidate isn't even in the discussion, it's like, man, why ain't the Green Party and the Libertarian Party like rioting right now? Like, just them.
It's just never gonna fucking happen with the current system.
Yeah, that's what it is, and they accept it. They understand that
they accept it like they accept late mail-in votes from China.
Yeah,
from China. They were
but
we've already shipped over.
We've already lost that game. There's no way I could do any more shots. I mean, I will. There's so many ways I could do another shot, but
yeah,
right now
it's like 99% impossible not to talk about it, because
it's on everybody's mind.
Man, fuck.
Who cares? Who cares? It's just the president, Holland. He's just a president that decides the taxes of my employer.
I can't wait for that Biden victory speech when he just singles you out. He's like,
but
manufacturing base in Lorain, Ohio.
If it happens, well, I doubt the House of Representatives
has to pay.
He's battling.
Has to pay.
I think, if anything, it might be a good idea, because if anything, he's battling the representatives the House and the representatives. There's a whole system that works behind the president, so it's like, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. Who knows? I thought Bernie might have been a good thing for.
I personally, I guess I think it is going to be a good thing, but Trump's been saying some pretty disturbing shit the past 3 days, and I just hope in the next couple months some shit can get done, because we're at like the peak we've ever had with this coronavirus. They were saying like 3 days in a row there were more than 100,000 people infected.
I don't give a fuck about the coronavirus.
I can't imagine the next 2 or 3 months before a new president, or perceivably Trump maybe, is in office, that anything's gonna fucking get done. They're not gonna. Nothing's gonna happen for 3 months while we're in the middle of some shit.
What these bitches want
Seems
from
like a
nigga.
terrible time to have a layoff of our government.
I
Which
want,
is
I want
one
a better.
way-
I
either
want
way,
more
that's-
layoff. I hate government so much. I want more of a layoff. I need to go to work and make money and hustle.
I mean, I guess
motherfucker.
I disagree because I feel like those people, they're not, they hardly do their jobs. They're never there. They're always on vacation. They make their own rules for vacation. They have fucking stupid false assemblies where they send one person out there. Like the Senate will go on break, and how they do it, they're not just allowed to infinitely go on break, but they can go on break every 3 days for 3 days. So
Talk about the
everybody will go on vacation,
government elected
and-
officials.
yeah, they fucking purposefully don't show up and don't do their goddamn jobs. And
Yeah.
I wish they would.
There's so much they could. I mean, there's a lot though on the plate of somebody that is in that position as far as even reading bills. Like, I guess it looks good enough. I'm Republican deny, or I'm Republican accept, or whatever. It's all, dude. I don't even know, man. Political science sucks.
Well, none of us know. None of us are
You really
even
you
close to.
You really have to
a breath enough of the daily ins and outs.
Yeah.
Of what being a congressman or a senator
Yeah.
is, and what
You have to look at people in
what
the
it takes
eyeballs.
to do
Yeah.
that shit. But those motherfuckers are never there, and I don't think the next 3 months, whoever. I mean, I'm confident at this point Biden's going to win. That's how the numbers look. Whoever becomes president, there's a fucking serious goddamn spike in this coronavirus and shit, and I don't think I think all government's going to just be a stalemate of this stupid fucking judicial challenge and shit for 3 months.
You really are
When
like
they
bought
need,
into the COVID thing. It's like I mean, there is
I
a
mean,
spike, but
bro,
it's like
I have to look at the stats every single fucking
the
week. I go
chances
to
to
meetings
die.
every
I
single
could have
week
had it twice.
that say these are the stats for this week. This is how the stats compare to last week. This is the mortality rate of the stats from last week compared to this week.
Yeah, I could die.
I see
in
the
a
numbers
car
every
accident.
goddamn week.
I could
and
die in a car accident. Why? How are you going to keep people from doing anything? With
your
the
mind
fear
instantly
of
goes
dying.
to keeping people from doing things. I'm saying you need to start passing these fucking stimulus checks and shit.
Oh,
You need
yeah,
to start
absolutely.
releasing this money.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
You're
the only-
shutting down.
If
shit.
you want to fight
Yeah.
the virus and you want to shut shit down, you got to get these people help. You got to get these businesses help.
Absolutely.
But nothing's going to happen for the next 3 months. You
Right.
know?
I know. Dude.
None of this shit's going to go through. Nobody's going to decide on anything.
Dude, it goes to show you I hate this attitude like I talked about before, like this holier than thou attitude. And we have these we're the morally superior beings that know what everybody wants, and we want to help everybody, but nothing fucking happens. So obviously none of you guys know how to work together. You suck. And that's
Don't
going
care.
to you. That's going to you, White House, and Capitol Hill. That's going to you. All you guys. I want you to fail, real bad, real bad. Because I think we could take care of ourselves. You son of a bitch. Sorry. Anyway. I digress. You know, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to unpack when it comes to all the shit going on. I hate it, dude. I hate it so much because I just wanna be happy. That's all I want, and that's what everybody wants.
Yeah, I mean, serial killers.
Yeah, they're
wanna be
happy as fuck. They're way happier now. I mean,
They don't want you
everybody's-
to be happy. They want you
Dude,
to be
Michael
happy.
Myers would have a fucking sleigh day. Like, everybody's cooped up. Jason. Oh, Friday the 13th is coming. Next week.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Friday the 13th again.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
shit.
I'll be playing a PlayStation 5.
Oh, shit.
That shit
man.
comes out on the 12th.
Oh, my God.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
But I hear PlayStation 5 spreads coronavirus.
Yeah.
And
All I'm saying is I will die for humanity to thrive off of good genes that know how to fucking
Like
fight.
Levi's?
Like good immune systems that are genetically there. I want you to survive more than me. So I will die for Corona if I get it. I will die. I'm just telling you. I don't give a fuck about it.
I will die.
That being said, I don't give a fuck
Corona.
about Corona. Don't give a shit. I will wear my mask if you want me to. I will. Obviously, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Or we can't
but
do
you know
anything.
what? Yeah, if you can't, obviously, if you're gonna get ticketed, I'm going to wear it. You son of a bitch.
And I don't care for the.
But-
I don't care for the attention about it too.
Yeah, I don't.
Not wearing one.
Yeah, I don't care for the anti-maskers are all like, oh, this is bullshit. It's like, you have to wear clothes in public. Like,
Right. It's more they're just like categorically wrong in that stance. Like there's no feelings about it. A business can do what it wants.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm a free market capitalist, baby. Anybody that has a business that tells you what to do inside their business, do it. Is that fascism? Maybe. Who knows? Fucking Walt Disney doesn't tell me what to fucking do. Unless
Yeah,
I go,
they do.
Unless
They're
I
like-
go into Walt Disney.
They forced you to watch that episode 9 of Star Wars, bro. They were like, "Aw,
Nabisco doesn't tell me.
the Emperor's back in this one."
Nabisco doesn't tell me not to believe in God or do shit like that.
That's what the cream filling is.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's Satan all day. You see those symbols on top of an Oreo? What are those?
God damn it.
What
You're
are
like,
those?
dude, when did you turn into a grandma that was born in 1920?
Oreos for Satan. The X-Files ended poorly.
It did.
I watched.
Did you guys watch
only-
that revival season?
No.
Oh my god. That's something to watch. I don't know what streaming service that would fucking be on now.
We have everything but Netflix.
It was like maybe 3 years ago they brought it back for one season. I don't know if you remember that they did this. It was the whole crew, Mulder, Scully, the fucking smoking man, everybody. Brought him back for one season. And it ended on a cliffhanger of them getting shot by an alien laser.
Oh no.
Like and then they just never made it anymore.
What the fuck?
They were all standing on this bridge, and a laser started coming out of the alien ship and zapping them, and then credits, no more.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry to
What
spoil.
chased you? What you're chasing killed you?
Sorry to spoil the X-Files for everybody.
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
It wasn't that long ago because when I first started watching the show, I didn't understand that Scully was the, I would say devil's advocate, but like the that had to figure out the scientific explanation for something.
Well, there
or
was a duality to Scully
Yeah.
because Scully was the religious person of the two,
Or-
but she was also the doctor.
the doctor, yeah,
She
like,
was a doctor, so she had rigorous scientific knowledge, but
Yeah.
she was also religious.
but her whole job was to counter what Mulder would encounter.
She was the color guy. Mulder was the play-by-play.
Yeah,
They were
and I was like,
yin and yang.
when I missed that episode, the first episode, or like the whole concept of the
I
duo.
remember the meeting.
When I was a kid and
That's
I would
it.
watch the
It's been
show,
a long
I
time.
missed that whole concept of the duo, and I would watch it just as like this
there's
episode
a spooky
starts.
creature. And
This episode starts, and then she would always be skeptical. Okay, that's fine. Next episode, like, okay, last episode you saw like a eight-legged creature or something, or whatever it may be, and the next episode you see somebody floating in the air, or there's supposed to be somebody that's grabbed by a outlying force that's like
alien vampire
that's like doing something, and she's like, oh, this can't be real. But the last episode you saw a five-legged creature.
right.
It's like, how, what do you mean? Like,
How could she continue to be skeptical?
yeah,
for 8 seasons?
for 8 seasons, like, how can you be so
Every
skeptical?
once in a while, though, it turned out to be a Scooby-Doo, and Scully was right. Every once in a while, it was like, oh yeah, it was old man Stevenson in a mask.
Right.
That happened.
Scooby-Doo. Who's behind this?
But kids today don't know what X-Files is. You're losing fucking subscribers. You need to
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Not talk about the X-Files and shit. You need to talk about like Baby Shark or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. While we were warming up and while we were waiting for you to come, what I did is the FunBox is actually a child show. I think broadcasted or performed. It's live. It's a live show. Performed in another country. I haven't really figured it out. But I'll bring up the FunBox of what it usually is. It's a children's show. All right, where is it now? Did I skip it?
Probably. I think
Yeah,
it was
because you're scrolling super fast through all
Go
kinds
down
of
a little
shit.
bit more.
Oh, it's this right here.
FunBox show.
Videos.
Oh, no.
Just play one.
All right, I'll play one.
This is looking
Who knows?
eerily similar to your show, Rob.
Wait, it's uncanny.
It's almost the same intro.
Right?
There's Holland and Rob.
Son of a bitch.
Well, yes, it was Bonzo, but it's broken. It doesn't make a noise, see?
Ah! It does make a noise if you're a dog.
Why?
That is a dog whistle.
A dog whistle?
Yeah. You see, dogs can hear things that human beings can't
What
hear.
the bitches want
Yeah,
from
well,
a
that's
nigga?
Dan, the third rule there, who just let...
Bonzo.
Not so silent, deadly, sir.
Bonzo. It's so nice. of you
The
to
show
come.
starts at
Welcome
9
to
still.
FunBox.
Well, it's lovely to be at FunBox. Wow. Is that a FunBox there?
Yeah,
That is a beauty, isn't
it
it?
certainly is.
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh, a Bonzo joke.
Would you like
Let's
to hear
hear
a
it.
joke? And guess what, folks? I've got a special
See,
pirate
this is what's wrong with the Republican Party.
Oh, jeez.
I
Is
know, Bonzo.
all
What
this
is a pirate's
British
favourite letter of the
children's
alphabet?
humor.
Well, you'd think it was R. But they're actually quite
They're
fun to
talking
see.
way too fast for kids.
You don't think there's like
Kids
progressive?
don't understand dry wit.
You don't think there's progressive moms in that crowd?
No,
Too expensive?
those are all Bible Belt Kentuckians, registered Mitch McConnell fan, Mitch McConnelliacs.
Dude, didn't I just say this, Maggie?
What?
I fucking said that when we were watching the earlier little fun. I was like, this is actually a kid's show. I was like, all these people in this audience voted for Trump.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
That is hilarious that you said, because I was like, they're not like the one, but I'm just saying that's a big category of person. You gotta like try to you gotta pander to them, right?
Right, those grown-ass people that go to British children.
Yeah, children's show like
broadcast.
and bring their 1.5-year-old like they're gonna remember it. And to be like,
Man, when I go to Cedar Point and I see these kids, people toting around 8 babies and shit, like, what the fuck are you doing? Go,
dude, if you guys don't know,
put them on a slide at the park. They don't fucking know.
Hey, by the way, guys, I said earlier, if you guys heard earlier, I'm not going to tell you guys who I voted for.
You talking about the election?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Election shots.
Here we go.
So you're saving it for like a special episode of your gender not your gender reveal, your vote reveal.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to reveal that.
That's good.
I feel you. Oh, it's time to know that.
Democracy, yeah.
I fucking hate democracy. I fucking hate it. It's.
I'm a banana.
I'm
I'm a banana.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the mob rule for which it stands, one nation, under. Oh no, I'm thinking about the West Side Connection.
Oh, that's a good sample. So every man.
I didn't join the army or Marines or
American bone spurs in my feet.
Fight for survive. You know what I don't like, dude? You know what I don't like, man? Being a libertarian, it's like there's like these. They pander as well, and I guess you kind of have to pander, right? You have to pander a little bit. I don't know who you are, Alan. You kind of seem like a
typical Southern Bible Belt Trump.
You don't
voter.
seem like a political guy. Even you seem like a guy that just knows the political world. Like you seem just like a guy that's like an outside perspective that's just looking at the political world. To me,
it's
I don't know. I don't know if you have like a
I don't know anybody
philosophy.
I don't know anybody that maintains a super deep down philosophy after they've learned enough and studied enough about how our politics work.
Well, there's always there's always room.
The more you learn about it, the more jaded you become.
It does. For sure. Yeah,
to the party ideologies, and everybody should be so well informed. But I'm still a fucking idiot. That's I feel isn't.
The more you know, the more you realize
like a
you
conspiracy
don't know.
level intentional, but it's sort of intentional to keep a lot of this shit obscured and complicated for your average voter.
For a reason. It's complicated for a reason. The tax codes, do you know anything about that?
Fuck off.
You could save on your money, dude. You could save taxes if you do the code a little bit better.
Like Trump or not, my main stance on the whole Trump presidency was he was just a dancing clown for everybody, not in an inflammatory way calling him a clown. Right. I'm saying he was just the dancing bear.
Yeah,
to make headlines, to say, "Oh, look at this dumb thing Trump did today. Look at this fucking thing." While super important shit that is super boring is getting passed through our Congress, tax bills and shit that nobody gives a fuck about, but really actually influence our lives. Nobody cares. It's too boring. It's too complicated. It's too abstract. It's and I guess at some point it has to be that. We're a huge, complicated country. Of course, the politics are going to be complex, but I still feel like it's intentionally hidden from the average public of how complex and important this really boring shit is.
Yeah. Like the people that in this city alone, the people that really care about what they're paying for, and they're not at the city hall meetings or these, you know what I mean?
No, just elderly people that don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, because everybody's hustling because it's a tightrope with no safety net, man. It's what it is. We're all on a tightrope, and there's no safety net. And the only safety net you have is the people that.
But
you
also, most of our country,
around.
Lives week to week on their paychecks. Most people don't have time for going to a city hall meeting. Hell, 50% of the people in the country don't have time to show up for the presidential election.
Most of them are on Zoom, though.
Or less than 50% are with the numbers. What popular vote? Joe Biden was at like 73 million. Trump was at like 68 million. A difference of 4 or 5 million to Joe Biden, but that's still only like 140 million people. The census in 2010 said that America had some 3 million or 300 million, 3.3 million people. So
3.3 million.
Them shots are catching up to me. I can't get my number talk right. 300 million.
Math is
300,000.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
Around 350 million people.
Hey man, I'm not helping
in 2010. So we just did our 2020 census, so all those numbers aren't back. That was this year. So in 2010, having 350 million people approximately in the country, we've obviously grown since then. We're probably at 400 million or so. Those numbers say only about 140 million people voted. So that's not even 50% of the country voted in this election.
Yeah.
So if people don't have time for one mail-in ballot, who the fuck is showing up to city hall meetings?
Well, there's also people that, yeah, exactly. There's also people that just don't give a fuck. Like libertarians, like Dave Smith, big libertarian advocate, comedian, didn't even vote, and he still has a passion
He
for
didn't vote?
liberty. No, he didn't even vote. He like talks about he didn't vote last time either.
Not even for Joe.
No, he had so many quarrels with like the Libertarian Party's candidates.
Yeah.
He was like, they're war fucking hungry. The vice president with Gary Johnson, what the fuck is his name? I don't know his name. A guy that was on the Republican Party that advocated for these unauthorized like type bombing, drone strike bullshit, any kind of like thing in the Middle East that's going on right now, advocated that. And it's just like any of that. Yeah, I know it. It's so hard, dude. Thank you for saying that. Dude, I don't talk about this too much. Because I can't obtain information in my brain. I have a problem. There's something wrong with my brain where I could actually recall what I read and
It's too many of these episodes of the kids show.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why you cancel Netflix.
Yeah. No, but
you're on this shit.
No, but I just if there's anything that I want to live for and stand for is like I wish our government would just there's a humanitarian argument that the government makes on why we still are in the Middle East and in these other countries. And like if you were to withdraw, there's a lot of people that depended on us.
Yeah.
And it's like at the same time, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Sorry, it sucks to say that, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Israel. I don't give a fuck about Pakistan. I don't give a fuck. Not to bring up Israel, but geez, that's a conversation that both left and right can kind of agree on. Is like, fuck the Jews, right? Fuck the Jews.
Oh man! Except both sides are traditionally on the side of Israel.
Rest in peace, Ari.
With them, they're
neolibs and neocons, man. Neolibs and neocons.
But outside of your like just complete lack of knowledge of the past 1,000 years of Middle Eastern history,
yeah.
I've
read about that.
It's a wildly complex issue.
The whole thing,
and it's not just a humanitarian thing. There's financial interests. There's it's another thing that it would take the average person way more time and energy than they could possibly have to have an educated opinion on it. To have actually broken down and followed even the past 10 years of our history in the Middle East.
What do you do in your spare time, Holland? Do you, as far as like...
Mainly when come up with new SpaghettiO recipes. Like I've tried adding cheese to it. I've tried adding...
But you had a long life.
Cracked pepper.
You're 34 years old. You're 35, 34, 35.
Let's say 29.
So...
that's what I put on my Tinder profile.
Okay.
As I say.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on blast. All right, he is 27 years old.
26.
26, sorry. When you're 27, he's going to die because he's going to be part of that smart, weird, like artistic club.
Oh, yeah, the 27 club.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Jim Morrison out.
Yeah, Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain, the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah. You're 26. And,
right, as a 25-year-old.
So now it's like, obviously there's a lot of time. I don't know what you do like with super spare time, like
video games.
I know there's video games,
PlayStation 5.
That's only that much. That's not that much time.
Rub it in, why don't you? You motherfucker.
So it's like, you can be like, oh, I went to college and I had to learn it, and blah 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 blah. But that's not necessarily like, dude. People learn the most out of their own desire, like what they have to learn.
Sure, I guess. I won't downplay college in any fashion. It forces you to learn in a certain way.
Yeah, well, it just proves that you could be
that
taught.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, it proves that you could be taught and brainwashed at the same time.
Right, brainwashed. Now, when I went to college, I did like my eyes started to get sore because they were doing the propped open, watching the videos, putting the eyedroppers in. that was kind of a bitch. The nightmares were crazy for the first couple of years. But eventually you succumb.
Yeah.
You know, you start eating the gruel and things get better.
God damn it, I love you, bro. Love it. I love it, man. I'm not. I don't want to be pessimistic about things, man. Like honestly, like college is a good thing, and I think you should go. Obviously, if
that's honestly one thing I like. I'll
it's
let a
free,
lot of
then
shit
what the
blow
fuck
over
is it
my
then?
head. There's a whole bunch of this bullshit and Trump and everything that I firmly disagree with, but I'll let most of it fly over.
There's
my
a lot
head.
I disagree. Disagree.
When anything steps into the arena of anti-intellectualism, that's kind of where I put my foot down.
Well, yeah,
And
you would have to put your foot down with Biden as well.
Like it's.
I was just saying, like it's weird to. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I'm saying anti-intellectualism is like the idea of colleges brainwashing people or somehow learning and expanding knowledge not being the greatest thing for humankind. Well, that's a line too far for me.
Well, at the same
that's
time,
when I have to vocalize. Nope.
It's all
There's a lot of other
institutionalized,
shit that I
but-
disagree with that I'll just let go.
But
you
yeah,
know,
it's
it's not that big a deal.
It's institutionalized, like you said. Like you could have potential left or right leaning professors.
Oh, sure.
And it doesn't matter, and they will push something down your throat.
Right,
no matter what.
They're mainly pushing math down your throat.
That's
They're
good.
mainly
Well, that's
pushing
good. I hope so.
Physics and
I hope it's not like
and
this
sciences
obscure reason on why, like, our fossil fuels and our carbon emissions are causing climate change. It's definitely
because your English professor in junior year was kind of a weird hippie that liked crystals. That's definitely why fossil fuels are, causing global warming. That's been scientifically tracked. It's all about.
I wish they would spell it out.
Middle-aged ladies that like
'cause there's a
burn
lot
sage sticks and have crystals on their dolphins.
There's also
That's
a lot
the
of
main contributing factor.
There's also a lot of scientists that will tell you. I mean, not the majority.
Well,
say,
I'll say bullshit. There aren't a lot of scientists, nothing, that say otherwise.
well, as far as climate change and we're causing it, like maybe we are, but at the same time, maybe that should happen, right? We're natural beings that was created by nature. So the implication of human beings being responsible for climate change is a natural process of the world.
Sure, but that's just semantics of words. I mean,
Not really. What are we?
The world's going to be fine no matter what.
What definition
humans
of what?
are nature? Humans are the world. I get it. I get what you're saying.
What definition of what that I'm saying?
The world's
is
going to go
semantics.
on forever. Humans won't be able to adapt forever, and that's the argument. It's not a natural process to want humans to have an intolerable environment.
No, obviously, if you can't
existence.
convince 50%, maybe more than 50% of science is saying this or that.
Like more than like 99%. Like
I don't know. Well, I want to take your word for it. I'm just going to say, you're probably right. You're probably right. But it's like plants feed off carbon. And the electric cars are producing more carbon too, like the plants that make.
Well, I mean, I could make an argument against electric cars. Obviously, it's a surface level. It's like, oh yeah, that's great. Electric cars, we stop burning gas, but at the same time, that means we're mining more lithium. It means we're mining more nickel.
Yeah.
It means we're mining. We're doing these. We're offsetting the destruction from fossil fuels. That electricity still gets made somewhere. That electricity still gets made at a power plant. The argument really lies in that that's a more efficient use of the power, that using an energy plant to efficiently produce power and distribute to the vehicles is better than the inefficient use of gasoline. But it all offsets. It's not perfect yet. I mean, there's probably plenty of arguments to make that an average electric car today might cause more damage than a gas one when you compare everything.
Right.
But we got to start making you got to start somewhere. You got to push this thing off. And that's a thing I think a lot of people might overlook with the energy and environment policies that I guess the left is trying to push and saying, oh, you know, we got to join the Paris Accord. We got to fight climate change. I think that we're going to create whole big fucking industries out of that shit. There's going to be whole new opportunities for creating the next electric car, creating the better solar panel, creating the new things.
Right.
None of it's perfect yet. And I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity in that innovation.
Oh,
in
yeah.
pushing forward.
Absolutely. I think so, too. And that goes along with a lot of... Dude, I know there's a cascade effect that can happen with my mentality as far as a libertarian goes. When a fucking company fails, it just fails. It fucking fails.
Right.
And it sucks because there's, you know, towns built
right
onto the backs of coal or backs of
right.
Like the whole thing. It's like if you're going to create this type of that's why this is crony capitalism at its worst. Dude, we've been doing crony capitalism for like since capitalism
exactly
and
you know, like progress is the future, and it's going to be turmoil for certain towns and shit, but they should see the writing on the wall now to adapt. That
learn the code.
These coal plants and things are eventually gonna be a thing of the past.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Start planning and switching now. But the harsh reality is lots of people aren't gonna make that cut.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it. That's what I'm saying.
And no politician will tell you. No politician wants to come out and say, hey,
that's what they've been doing the whole time. Like,
you guys are fucked.
Aristocrats using up resources in small neighborhoods and communities and using them up, boom, and left to dry. And there's a lot of people that died in the America, dude, in the Appalachians, everywhere. Like, it's not, the poor are the most oppressed in this goddamn country. And the reason why is because of not true, it's because of true capitalism needs to exist. True free market capitalism. I don't even understand when it comes to fucking patents on products. Don't understand it. I guess I think you should hit. It sucks because I'm so anti-government and regulation that there's a point where there's monopolies being made.
You guys should be taking shots constantly.
Yeah, I know.
It's been like 20 minutes of pour them up because we talked way too long about politics for no drinks.
Yeah. Well, there's no way. There's no way to really end anything. You really do have to in the way the government is spelled out, even in the Bible, not to get religious or anything, but even in the stories of the Bible, God approached people in the style of society and government that they
from
had.
behind.
It's bad. All I gotta say is society is bad usually. Everything sucks. Like,
Rob, we live in a society.
Well, the society should be like more embracing as far as like one-on-one and the people around you. And the thing that people need to understand, if you want to battle the king or you want to battle the establishment or that, you have to change a soul. Change people one soul at a time, and create good friendships and good relationships with people is the main goal. And because these people that control everything, they're going to do it, whether you like it or not, unless you're part of it. If you're part of it, you need to fucking really pray to God for the right move that you do, you know.
This is America, Rob. We're all a part of it.
That's true.
We all vote.
Exactly.
Every
Absolutely.
vote counts.
100% sure. Like, let's just say, I'm just saying that's the goal, right?
The rights of every man. Hulk Hogan could win the election.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah, he could.
He's got to pass.
Trump didn't. You feel me? Like, people love Hulk Hogan way more than they love Trump.
Trump didn't say the N-word.
Yeah. No,
Trump said the N-word all over the place.
Yeah.
Don't
of course,
get it twisted.
Dude,
Let's-
all I gotta say,
Let's-
if Trump's racist, then I'm a fucking Grand Wizard KKK.
Man, I mean, I could give you reasons and examples why he's racist, but
All right, let's not.
we won't.
Yeah,
For the sake of sanity,
I
I won't go there.
I'm
right
a perspective that will argue against. I will argue
But-
for Trump on that one. I will.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Hulk Hogan would win easily over Trump.
Are you out of your mind?
People love Hulk Hogan. They don't
Yeah.
care that he had a sex tape. They don't care that he N-bombed anything. They'll be out there ripping their shirts off with him on election day.
Some of them
Just
will.
Yeah.
I'm in a group.
bare-chest.
I'm in a WW old school F.
Because
group.
what about
They do.
Rowdy? No, what about
Some of 'em.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan was a guy that really loved the country too. He was a patriot, but he wasn't as famous as Hawk.
No.
Which Hawk kind of overshadowed Hacksaw. Hacksaw was a goddamn. He waved the flag. He had the 2x4.
Yeah, you don't understand. Hulk Hogan is a fucking international sensation. He is a Mike Tyson. He
we
is,
we actually
he
did.
is, children in the Philippines know
Yeah.
who the fuck he is.
I am super glad I
We've
saw him
talked
live.
about
I saw
Hulk
him live
Hogan.
at Raw.
Really?
Yes.
No shit.
Yep.
Never seen the
Damn.
man live.
It was epic.
I hope to before he,
Did you have face paint on?
No.
All right.
Why would I have face paint?
I don't
because the
know.
Ultimate Warrior was also there
He was
that
also
night.
there. Yeah.
No, ICP was. Oh, no, that was WCW.
Hulk could win. He's not going to run. My favorite is The Rock. I feel like The Rock would win handily. I feel like elderly white ladies love him. Like he's as colored as they'll
He's the
go.
only muscular man that I think is attractive. That's
Like
it.
he's not so colored that it offends.
Ooh, wow.
That it offends your average racist.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
My mom
not
thinks he's
to
hot,
put it that
too.
way, but yeah, for real, to put it
He
that
is.
way,
No,
he is.
colored was a word that people used commonly, even the blacks.
Well, I mean,
Is that bad to say the blacks? What's good?
And you shouldn't maybe say
What's good? The people
blacks.
of most
because the
pigment-
context. If you're saying it that way, you're probably in the wrong context.
So what
you're
about
probably not
the people of
in the right
of-
conversation?
The people of pigment superiority.
But I in a non-racist way, I'm trying to say I think The Rock is the perfect blend of races to not offend the racists.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. I guess
Right.
that's probably a wildly racist statement in itself. The Rock, I feel like, could just sweep this fucking nation.
Oh, he should
On the
run.
vote.
He should run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Lay the smack down.
Lay the smackdown. Dude, Maggie loves The Rock.
I do.
I mean, he's makes bad movies. Let's
Yes,
not
he
get
does.
it
But
twisted.
I just hate that how he has
Yeah.
to grab
San
a party.
Andreas was
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
stupid.
If somebody wants to grab the Democratic Party, make it be The Rock. Jesus.
and even
You know how people hate Republicans? It's crazy.
oh, they do. Like I feel like this again. I'm at this late hour. I'm going with Joe Biden's won this thing. It's been trending that way for 3 days.
I mean, I believe you.
I
believe you.
don't. I don't think many, even though it's a historic vote, more people have voted for Joe Biden than have ever voted for a president ever. I still don't think many people were enthused
Yep.
about Joe Biden. I think most of those people were voting against Trump.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
So I can't imagine if either party just put up a charismatic guy that people fucking like,
but yeah,
how they could sweep the nation.
You would say though, because his only promotions is more government control, right? And I
don't know that he promotes that
Yeah, for
way.
sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't out there like, we need
wear-
more
need-
government control.
Yeah, need to wear. Oh yeah, you did. Need to wear a mask. More lockdowns.
I'm saying that's not the way he would put it or
Yeah,
campaign
he did.
on.
He said it. He said, "I will tax more." He said, "I will tax more." I mean, bottom line. I mean, I'm always voting for lower taxes. I don't
Again,
care all across the board.
I doubt you could ever find that quote But
Yeah, I can. I mean, I could play it right now.
I will tax more.
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, he said it. Dude, I will say, I'm going to tax more. I mean, there's a video of it, but I ain't going to bring it up. But, yeah.
We'll take your word for it.
He did say that. 100%.
I would be for more taxes if I knew they were being put to better use.
Not me. Not
current,
me. Because I know it's not going to be put to better use.
Well, that's the thing is all of our taxes are put to weird nebulous
Yeah, exactly.
uses.
So when you say more taxes, next.
I didn't say more. I said I would be 100% for more taxes if I knew
not me
how they were
just saying.
being handled. If I knew all my taxes were going to
No, because we already spent too much in taxes.
betterment of everyone.
We already spent too much in taxes. I don't want any more taxes taken out of my shit. And the shit trickles down. When you tax my employer, you're fucking with my life too.
Well,
So
you can't
when you
argue
tax
trickle down
I
economics and not say it wouldn't trickle down the other way.
It wouldn't, dude. The shit always travels downhill all the time. And you know who catches it and catches the bill? People like me and people like you.
China.
In China.
I mean, I'm just gonna say no. Probably not true, but
You said probably. I'm just saying.
right. But I mean, there's a lot of probabilities. But
Yeah.
you can't argue trickle down economics and not say the reverse trickle down effect couldn't be true. That spending more money in taxes.
All I'm telling you is
on
no. I'm telling you
privileges
no. Don't tax me more. Don't. No.
would-
I'm saying no, and that's what I voted for. No. No more new taxes. Don't want it. I want less taxes. I want the federal government to be abolished, and I want us to draw back the troops, create a more defensive military style instead of this control the world military style that we have going on, and grow our fucking country, because there's people that need us way more than people that
you
don't.
got part of your wish because Puerto Rico is likely to become our 51st state.
That's
after
good.
this
I hope
election.
so. I hope so.
So our country is growing. We're about to have a 51st, not like they haven't been the 51st state
Yeah,
for the
they've
past
been.
fucking
Yeah.
20 years. But
They've been.
as far as I understand from the elections, they passed a resolution that's basically going to require them to become a state here soon.
I will never trust
So,
the government,
we're
and when
growing.
they raise taxes, I'm against it. Bottom line, middle finger to that 100%. You heard it from the FunBox podcast. Me, the goddamn fucking host of this
do I do,
motherfucking shit.
Lord?
Fuck the
Destroy the
government.
child.
You heard it one. Sorry, Holland. But you heard it. You heard it from here. Fuck the goddamn government. I hate it. Punk rock all the way. Eat my asshole with a spoon. I want you to grab one of those little fucking long spoons that you stir your coffee with and eat my asshole with it.
What about a fork? You get more.
No,
chunks.
no, it's gonna hurt me.
Oh.
That's all I gotta say.
Felicia.
Dude,
Bye,
Holland,
Bubble.
you just entered the world of a trailer trash piece of shit.
I get that
Because of everything that has been spilling out of my mouth.
Right,
Super
right.
trailer trashy.
And,
Dude, you can take the hood.
And
I'm
the
also
thing is,
partial.
I could sit here and disagree with you all day, but it just goes back to my original point that none of us are, even me, that I watch a lot. I consider myself well informed. I at the same time know that I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to the realities of this shit, and it's nigh impossible to be a breath on all the stuff, even just taxation. It's near impossible to know the full scope of these things.
I want
and
a
how
receipt,
it really.
Holland. I want a goddamn receipt. That's all I want.
Look, you give me a donut, I give you the money. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this.
Dude,
We have a
they're
fritter.
taking more than a
classic Mitch
donut.
Hedberg
They're taking way more than a donut.
We have an apple fritter if you want.
If you give me a receipt.
You know what I'm saying? I should have great health care for how much fucking taxes I've been paying. That's all I'm saying.
You should. Everybody should. I don't think it's left wing view or anything to personally think that everybody should have health care.
Can we just get
I
rid
don't
of
know.
Rita?
Fuck. I just wish they would do it like I just wish they would take it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
fucking take it.
Don't make me do this separate
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
process.
it's-
Just
Yeah.
take it, and I'll be fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
exactly.
Why couldn't
get
it
it.
just?
But
why
that's how
can't it be
taxes work
bundled?
anyway. It's like you could be like, oh, I was supposed to owe this much, but you have to tell me, dude, if you know how much I made, then fucking take it.
Yeah.
And then they tag penalties along with it if you didn't do it right.
Right.
When you could have just told me in the first place, we know how much you know. Oh, but we need you to show me.
Pretty much.
I think you could probably get a lot of people on board with that. Like if you ran on that
I'm surprised
platform,
buildings.
on a fuck Rita platform.
Listen, I'm not going to condone a Timothy McVeigh type shit, but at least
don't do that.
All I'm saying is at least he fucking
Don't
did it
fucking
to the
do that.
federal government. All I'm saying, if you're a federal government building and you have a building with kids inside of it, you are just like the fucking Viet Cong that put their hid behind children and fucking mothers.
I personally won't leap to such a conclusion.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm libertarian,
But,
man. I'm sorry. Welcome to the jungle, guys. Welcome to the jungle.
God
like
damn.
all I'm saying is like it was a horrible.
That's a super controversial
No, he's a
opinion.
horrible fucking. It shouldn't have happened. He victimized women and children that had nothing to, innocent people that had nothing to do with it. But I blame the government also for creating an environment with women and children where your federal government is a target. Don't do that. I hate the federal government. Eat my asshole. YouTube will never monetize me.
No, the
And,
federal government surely won't.
Yeah, for sure, not now. But it's okay. I pay my goddamn taxes. I fucking, they're everything's cool because I abide by the goddamn rules. But I have the First Amendment to say fuck the federal government.
Man, they can still come get you, anyways.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they will. Dude, I did you saw that interview I did with Chris Sickles, the guy that I Zoomed with.
Oh yeah.
He got how whole.
When you even talked about peeing on the fly.
I know. Dude, but that guy got locked up for no reason. For no reason.
I don't honestly know enough about his case.
No, yeah. Watch that episode.
I did. I watched that episode, and it was a very obviously biased because it's him.
Yeah, it's him saying
himself.
I got you. Yeah.
But there are a lot of weird gaps and weird.
Yeah.
Like I'd actually have to analyze it from the other side to have a fully formed
100%
opinion on that.
100%. But I'm just going by good faith of hopefully he's telling me.
But again, like it's even if I don't know one way or the other, but if he was accidentally caught up, that's not the first time. Good law-abiding people get fucked every day.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
this country every
Yeah.
day.
Every day
we get fucked. So not out of the realm of possibilities.
Yeah, 100%. Especially something that he did that's just like so innocent yet so scary.
Right.
With the First Amendment. Because he's not saying there's a bomb or like everybody hide your kids, hide your wife. But even if you did, it's like it's just a conspiracy at that point. It doesn't matter.
Conspiracy is a crime.
Yeah, that's true.
It is.
Well, when you're working within the government, and I guess if we are the government.
No, I mean for the average citizen, it's a conspiracy is a crime when
Conspiracy
a certain
to
number
murder
of people.
Yeah.
I don't know what the legal definition of the number of people. I'm sure it's not just 2 or more, but a certain number of people conspire to commit a crime. That's the crime of conspiracy.
Right.
If say like there was a bank robbery and 3 people robbed the bank, but 6 people helped them plan the bank robbery, those other 3 people are guilty of conspiracy.
Oh,
Like
I see.
it's a crime to
Yeah.
to
Yeah, for sure.
conspire to commit a crime.
Right.
So I don't know enough about his case, but man, if they want to,
There was enough
I mean,
people.
it's played
I
out
guess-
through history from your Martin Luther Kings to your to your
Yeah.
Malcolm X. Like if the government, even if you want, Martin Luther King was a law-abiding citizen, but
I think it was like
actions
being
were
so
taken
young.
against him from
It's
the
like,
government.
A lot of these times, you got to look at the age of these people. They're young and impressionable. At the time, he was in his 20s when it happened.
Speaking of age, I hope in our next election we don't elect any more fucking 70-year-old. Trump and Biden are just way too fucking
way
old.
too
man.
old. Way
the
too
both
old.
of them.
Yeah, yeah.
What
It's
the
wild,
fuck?
dude.
What do they
Yeah.
have to do with what me?
It's honestly, dude, I would have voted Democrat if they nominated Tulsi Gabbard.
That's what I'm
as the front runner.
As I went back to earlier, is I think nobody was really enthused about Biden. I think most of the vote turnout was against Trump.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
So like, what could have happened if either party runs like somebody people like?
Yeah,
what like The Rock?
Yeah, exactly.
If somebody ran The Rock, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Just clean it up. They'll be like
if
third term.
If The Rock was Democrat and he's working with the
Good night.
the Republican dominant Senate, right? That it could be the coolest fucking shit.
The Rock
right?
could get
The
shit
Rock
through
could
a
get shit
bipartisan or a fucking split
Right.
Congress. Fuck yeah, he could.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's able to talk to people. He has that good. He's like that dad, that really strong dad.
But at the same time, when I say something like The Rock could easily fucking sweep it on his charisma, that's also scary as fuck.
No,
The
true.
Rock doesn't know
Well,
fuck all.
At the same time,
we need our best, brightest fucking people.
But the best, brightest
running for
people
these
don't want to be president.
No, there's better money out there elsewhere. There's better opportunities
Yeah.
than being in politics.
Yeah.
But
That's
if we
why I'm
really,
thinking-
if we really wanted to solve
Abolish-
the problems of the country, we
Abolish
need to
the federal government. Abolish it. We don't need a president. We don't need it.
Don't put me on the same list as him. Like
Holland agrees with me. I'm telling you, Holland agrees with me. The
in
Abysmal
secret,
beer.
we signed documents.
I saw him. He fucking waved a Trump flag in his yard. I saw it, guys. Don't trust this guy.
No, but I mean that's kind of a terrifying thought that just somebody that's popular like The Rock really fucking probably could win, and it's the furthest thing from what anybody needs. We need fucking rocket goddamn scientists in our offices, but they're not
100%.
there, man. They're not there. They have better opportunities. We need the best and brightest, and we're not getting them.
Well, they want the best. They want, like, dude, my employer probably doesn't give a fuck who's elected.
Right. It's
Yeah, he don't
really not going to swing their bottom
Right.
line too hard one way or the other.
It's a kind of like this weird conclusion you come to. It's with everybody out there, guys. If you're listening, man, just
They stopped listening.
all I
by
gotta
now.
say, fuck them. I don't care. But there's like 3 people that are still listening, and I want to tell you, your life depends, and it goes without saying. It's the people around you that matter the most, and with anything, even if we got a dictatorship and there was like, which is funny because both sides hate dictatorships, but imagine if their dictator was saying what they want, they would love it. Right?
Yeah. And being on top is great.
Somebody
Being
by
the privileged few is alluring for a lot of
somebody
Oh,
by the
it's
name
super
of
alluring.
Digby Sellers says The Rock wins by a landslide.
people. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he would. Landslide, dude. Everybody, even grandmas. I love that movie. Like super blonde hair, blue eyed, but now it's white hair.
They're
But,
like San Andreas was a great movie. It made tons of sense that they fucking couldn't use a cell phone, so they had to find a landline.
He's probably pro-life. Right? Isn't that a tactic that the Democrats should use, right? Somebody that can't change federal, and they explain it, right? If you're a Democrat, you go, listen, I can't change federal mandation or like state to state. And they explain it like, but I am pro-life. My life. I would never, like, this is what I would do. If I was a politician, I would say what I would do. And I will not put I will not force anything on you. As a politician, I would not make these legislations that you can't keep your baby.
Do you think The Rock could
Because
still
I can't.
win if he required abortions? If abortions were
He
mandatory.
wouldn't win, dude. He wouldn't
mandatory unless you get a slip that
win.
says it's okay.
Dude, no, he wouldn't win. I don't think
know,
he would
he's-
win.
If that's his
He'd be
only
up
Dude,
there
flaw,
that's like
"You
China.
smell
China does that shit, dude.
What The Rock is cooking.
China does that.
China has a one child. I don't know if they still have the one child policy or not.
Maybe not. Who
No.
knows?
I
They
mean,
don't.
America
I think
also
it's-
did it.
I think
though.
it's 2 children now.
Right. But it's not anything that America has.
So much better.
Yeah, it's
So much better.
America,
child's not
America
alone.
definitely had forced sterilizations of
Yeah. At
black
first, yeah.
people,
Yeah,
retarded
they did.
people,
Yeah, they
mentally
did.
challenged people. It's not something that's not in our past, and
It's
not
not- yeah.
even that long ago.
It's not at all, dude. 1940s, 50s.
Yeah, and shit like the Tunguska experiments and stuff. That's
Dude,
some dark history that we're a part of.
So what do you do then? Like, when you invest your time, you got to play the Fall Guys.
Fall Guy. Yeah,
You got to play the Fall Guys, right?
that's how you learn about politics.
You just read about something that completely pushes your
You're running
spirit into the dust. You're like, oh my god,
Running
like,
against a
that's
bunch
what I'm
of
saying.
dummies.
How and Huff, you should embalm dead bodies.
Right. If it wasn't for what I perceive, it would be like a lot of physical work. And like,
Holland has no emotion in anything. He's 100% what he's read, and that's the thing. There's no bought in personal feelings, right?
everybody has personal feelings, but I don't think that it's a bad thing to fight against your personal feelings to gain a better understanding of reality. You have to put yourself outside of yourself
Oh, it's a
sometimes to
perspective,
really
I'm saying.
get perspective and truly learn about a subject. You
Absolutely,
have to,
100%.
You have to take your personal bias and your personal feelings
do you think
out of it.
There's obviously one thing that you do have, and it is science. It's something that's unchanging or forever changing.
And I guess I'm just again, science for sure. That goes into the thing that I said is like the one step too far for me is I can let a lot of shit that I disagree with roll off my shoulders.
But you know it's easy.
But anytime it
it's
steps
really
into-
easy. It's really easy. What's really easy because like in your method, you really do have to read constantly, right?
Yeah.
Or learn, which is of
Right.
course like the main goal. You want to keep learning because it's kind of ignorant to not want to keep learning.
I can't imagine that anything but the greater knowledge for everybody.
But dude,
is
that's
just
different.
gonna
You
make
have to understand that.
propel humanity.
Your mentality though is special. It's different. It's not a lot of people in all cultures you see, man. Dude, you go everywhere
yeah.
in this world. Most people rely on a religion or a spiritual something spiritual that they look up to.
Something, but I mean, I could also argue against that too. That I
Same culture.
deep down in my heart, I guess, think that most people are rational, of sound mind, and
Of course, yeah.
the best ideals.
Well, are you
for
saying people that
humanity
believe in
their
God
heads.
aren't of sound mind and like aren't?
Well, no,
of-
that's it's not what I meant at all. But they're not. Look at you. No, I'm just saying, like,
I love it, guys. You guys are seeing it, man. It's the positive and the negative, and you could decide what's positive or negative.
like I just think most people are rational, intelligent people, and most of what we see is the far ends of those spectrums, and because that's more interesting. It's more interesting to watch somebody freak out in a Walmart about their mask. It's more interesting to watch a looter destroy a storefront. It's just more interesting to see those stories. So those are the stories we see. I gotta believe still that most people are just rational, sane, calm people that want the best for the fucking world.
Oh, absolutely, 100%, dude. I believe the same.
And that pans out like it's.
That's-
Most people don't vote in our country. Most people don't affiliate with either side. Most people, just want to be able to do their thing.
Yeah, it's like somebody from Africa. If they came, I want to say any kind of disenfranchised country that's super third world came to America. They're not, the last thing they're going to think about is like the proper political correctness of things, or where their tax dollars are going. They're going to be like, oh my God, there's food everywhere. Just order food. I just give them a tangible currency, a piece of paper, and I get food. I used to have to hunt for that shit. I'm going to be like, oh, there's an election going on. There's like a voter ballot count. Like, what? Anyway, what is that? It's cake. What? It's fucking cake?
I don't know.
Give me that fucking cake. Just saying, they're not going to think about any fucking thing. And if you came to the United States, god damn it, we're one of the best countries in the world. Everybody's bitching. Dude, guys, all I got to say, take care of yourselves. Take care of your fucking neighbors, too. Or when I say neighbors, it's friends and family.
Oh yeah, I'm playing the video.
Yeah, god damn it.
I was looking at the chat.
Yeah, don't look at the chat. Keep looking at the chat, but
It's hard to do both.
We've
Don't
talked about
read
the
out the racist comments out loud. I know there's just N-bombs all over it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I blocked them all.
I know, Holland, and you got to really settle down on your end bombs, dude.
I try, but it's what's in my heart.
I mean, if it's in your heart, then it's not racist, right?
Right. If you really believe it,
then it's not really
Santa
racist.
is real.
Yeah. If it's not, if you really believe it, that means you're just we have, there's no more asylums for you. We just pat you on the back and go, okay. It's a motherfucking dude. Dr. Dre, motherfucker.
Dr. Dre.
Hey, Holland, would you be down to do
A
the
rap.
5 fingers of death with me?
Oh, holy shit. Maybe we could. Matt still coming tonight?
No.
No. Does that mean tomorrow morning?
Means tomorrow morning. He might come over at 12:30.
Maybe we can save it for that. Maybe just do a one-off, special
it's
segment.
not for sure, though. That's what I'm saying. It's not a for sure thing.
If he doesn't, we'll one-off anyways.
We could. All right. I got you, man. Guys listening, you're probably not going to hear it, and if you do, I have to goddamn do editing and like tag it into the last bit of the fucking
You
audio.
can do a separate thing, maybe. Just do like a separate clip type bonus.
Yeah. Bonus content for your Patreons.
More
bro.
things. I don't have any Patreons. Guys, we don't make any money. So if this, like I said before, if the show sucks, you didn't have to fucking pay for it.
This show sucks because illegal votes were counted here, bro. Like, I know there's only 2 of you living here, and you turned in at
How
least
do you
12
know?
votes. I guess I don't. I haven't checked your crawl spaces.
Dude, Trump's going to win, dude. I love it. I love the laugh.
Oh, God.
It feeds me. It feeds me.
Man, there's going to be a lot of real entertaining fucking this shit with.
But, if he doesn't,
he's not going to lose nice, man. It's going to be a fucking...
Oh, yeah, it's not going to happen.
Be
Yeah.
such a shit show.
I can't wait. Dude, if anything, everybody should enjoy and bask.
build a wall.
Bask in the glory of this.
All right, here's
won't
a bet.
happen again.
Like,
it might not happen ever
what
again.
do you think the chances of him, say he loses, he's going to lose, he's lost. Say tomorrow morning, they're like, okay, called it, Biden wins, 306 votes, blah, 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 it's over. Game over, vote's done. Do you think Trump makes it to January 20th? Or do you think he splits before?
No, he makes it all the way. But
He stays in for the next 3 months to January?
I think Nancy Pelosi is going to take hold in January. Because if it goes longer, Nancy Pelosi...
It can't go longer than that.
It can.
January is just when January 20th inauguration day for whoever's president.
No, if there's still a fight before then, Nancy Pelosi will be...
Yeah, if it's still going.
It won't be going.
I'm just saying, it could.
I'm saying in my hypothetical...
That's the rule.
What do you think the chances he, after having lost, sticks around till the 20th? I think he bails. That's my I got like 51% that if he loses, he's like, all right.
I don't think so.
But you haven't heard the rest of him, dude. He's going to be on Twitter still. He's going to have his supporters, and he's not going to be president, and he's going to be like the conspiracy guy, like the.
I'm saying the Republicans better hope that Mike Pence doesn't pick up the Trump train. That dude is extra fucking milquetoast, fucking boring.
Well, because
I don't think he's really gonna.
He's a white guy. He's super boring, though.
He is like just categorically. I don't know that anybody is enthused about Pence.
No, absolutely not, dude. The weird.
But he would be the likely.
He gives me the creeps a little bit more than Biden. No offense to anybody. I'm just saying.
He's got that like I might be a skeleton demon.
No, Biden.
About him.
Biden gives me the old man
I might
creeps.
just be boned.
Biden gives me the creeps because it's like if you're a kid, you don't know how to handle an old man.
I wouldn't want to sit on Biden's lap during fucking Christmas.
You don't know. You don't want to be like if you're a kid around Biden. You know it's not going to go any farther than him breathing down your neck.
You might get a hard candy.
Maybe
you might get like those ones in the watermelon wrapping.
But it just seems creepy, like a creepy fucking old toffee. Man type of thing. And Trump is like he doesn't even have kids around him ever. Like it's like he's always like clinking glasses or something and be like, hey, like all I gotta say is like I've seen a guy like Trump before. Like, I've seen Trump my entire life, man. I mean.
No, I get what you're saying. Like, personalities repeat, and I think everybody knows their own Trump.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows that character, that braggadocious character. I'm sure everybody can relate to their own.
Yeah, the Biden thing, if he's president, like, if anything, Kamala is going to be the president. Because Biden's gonna die, guys.
She's gonna push
going
him
to die.
I saw a meme of her pushing him.
And I don't mind. I don't want to say I hope Biden dies. I mean, God bless his soul. He's a guy that's been in the game for a long time, and
he's been in the game. That's for sure.
Super corrupt already. He's He's like super corrupt.
Well, he stole the vote.
But no. Oh yeah, probably. But before that, besides that, I'm going to take the vote how the vote happens. So Biden obviously is corrupt. 49 years in the goddamn business. You know how to make money. You know how to make money. Just like those goddamn televangelists know how to make money. They preach to the bleeding hearts of people of faith of some sort, and you get money. Just like, and then you rely on your goddamn tax code to do whatever you got to do or your foreign affairs. But Bernie Sanders doesn't. Bernie Sanders will just rely on the goddamn tax code and feed off the bleeding hearts of people that love human beings. And just like a televangelist does, makes that goddamn money, baby.
You got a sound effect
money.
For what?
I don't know. What did you say?
I'm saying make that money, baby. And that's what everybody wants to do is make that fucking money. You got a Tom Cruise
from Jerry Maguire?
Dude. Fuck. God. Sorry, I got to pee so bad.
I do too.
I'm trying to like. But all I gotta say is like fuck.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Fuck the world. Fuck the world. And actually don't fuck the world.
You're getting drunk talk.
So
now.
who do you think is going to be who do you think 2024 for the Republicans? I think it's a mistake if they put up Pence. I think he's.
Oh, it's a mistake. Huge mistake.
He's not the guy to carry.
I don't think we know yet. I'm going to say Rand Paul. Definitely Rand Paul, dude.
That's possible, or like a Ted Cruz or something.
Ted Cruz, no.
I'm just saying it's possible.
He's too creepy. People aren't going to follow him. I would say Rand Paul, because Rand Paul gets the libertarians on his side. He does.
I can see that, but I think he
Cruz,
might be a little too polarizing.
Ted Cruz is a big deal. Ted Cruz wants to abolish.
I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm just saying he's
no, I know what you
definitely
mean,
a possibility.
Dude, but
out there.
if you understand libertarianism, you would understand Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz wants to abolish federal income tax, and I'm like, that's the only thing I agree with you with. Yes, actually, I agree with him a lot. He has a podcast, but I don't listen to it. I don't. I listen
the Zodiac Killer podcast.
Yeah, I listen to a couple things, but it sucks. I listen to a lot of left wing stuff. There's a lot of what's the guy that was on Rogan's show during the election? Rogan had a guy on. He's a critical Democrat, and
a critical Democrat.
Well, I'm just saying, dude. A lot of these Democrats are bought into like just like Republicans they're bought into their own philosophy, just like anybody is, and they're political, and he looks at the game, and that's what I like about the guy, because he looks at the game, but he's super left leaning. Like he would.
Are you talking about Luke Thomas?
Just look up who the guy was that was on Rogan's podcast during the election.
Yeah, 3 days ago, Luke Thomas, and then a week ago was Kanye.
Was he with? No, it wasn't him.
Alex Jones and Tim Dillon?
No, Tim Dillon and somebody else. Not Alex Jones, but he was with Tim Dillon during the election. No, it's not that one. It's the one after, during the election. During November 2nd, look at the November 2nd, if there's a November 2nd episode on the Joe Rogan podcast. That's the one, I forget the guy's name.
Johnny Appleseed.
I don't know, but he's a left-leaning guy, I would say. I hate frameworking this thing like left and right, because it really doesn't exist. Like you said, like most of Americans.
I mean, it's unarguable. Most Americans don't vote. Most Americans aren't left or right.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. And
November 3rd was Luke Thomas
with Tim Dillon.
The other Alex Jones is what it says in the title.
Could it be Luke Thomas?
It's maybe. I don't know. I now I have to look at it, and it's like.
Could it be? Could it be Luke Skywalker? Could it be Luke Perry? Is he from 90210?
It's not Luke Thomas.
Is he dead? Is Luke Perry dead?
Election episode with Rogan. Nope.
Luke Perry is dead.
God damn it.
I'm just getting in from the news.
And I could probably look at it. I could probably look at it on Spotify, but I feel like I need to say this guy because I like this guy, and he's way more left than I am as far as like where his money goes, as far as taxes. Like there's things that I refuse to pay for that he would love to pay for, and I don't give a fuck about his shit. But here we go. We would go with Rogan.
Destroy the child.
Rogan, the Rogan podcast, the most popular podcast in the fucking country right now. The Rogan Experience. The Rogan Experience.
Who?
Joe Rogan.
From
Mike Jones.
He was Swiss Beats? Is that Joe Rogan?
Oh, man.
Swiss Beats Joe Rogan? New York City? Fat Joe?
Luke Thomas.
Man, fuck, we had the name Luke Thomas 24 minutes ago.
I know.
All right, so what did Lukey do? He was just a good guy. I just wanted to give him a shout out. Say, man, that guy, good at his job. LeBron James being on.
Kyle Kalinske. There we go.
Kyle
Kalinske. I like that guy. Even though I disagree with the fucking 80% of what he says. I love him. Kyle Kalinske needs to be in the fucking White House, and it won't exist. It won't fucking happen. Shit like that won't happen. Like
they'll paint it Black Lives Matter.
no,
It won't be a White House anymore, Rob. It'll be a Black Lives Matter house.
dude, that's what I don't care about, dude. I'm talking about the freedom of people with where our money goes, and it's like, dude, I don't give a
I mean, an argument I made earlier that I don't know if sunk in with you or you rejected. My argument was I would gladly pay way more in taxes if I could be informed on where the money was going, because nobody knows now.
Not me.
You have no idea where your tax money goes.
If you were assuming that you will ever be informed.
But I'm saying if somebody came down and said your tax money is only going to the causes that you vote your tax money to go for. If that was the system, that system's never going to happen. It's a fucking pipe dream. But let's say there was an app on your phone that every year you could say, I want my tax money to go to this, this, and this. If that was the case, I'd gladly pay more in taxes if I could know that I'm putting my money towards this, and this.
That's not taxes, that's charity.
But that is what taxes is, but it's just on a grand, obscured
You could write
scale.
off your taxes on your charities that you do. You could put in right now, you could put in what you pay in taxes off of and write it off on a charity.
No, but my argument is I think more people would accept taxes if they had a better understanding of where they went and they had more say in where they went.
I want a receipt. Yeah.
So I'm going to the extreme and saying I would pay more in taxes if I knew, hey, I can choose. I like this cause, and that's where I want my tax money to go towards.
At that point, it's not taxes anymore.
It could be, though. That could, and nothing says what taxes have to be. It's a pipe dream that we're not going to fucking get there.
I got you.
But in a dream world of taxation, that would be great. That we just had an app on our phone that said, hey, I got $10,000 taken out of my check this year.
That's a libertarian.
These are the places that I want my
stance,
$10,000 to go.
Well, that's as far libertarian that it would go. Let's say libertarian grabbed hold. That's what would happen, I think. It would be, you'd have the fucking military guys, I think they make up a lot of the fucking world. I think there's a lot of, I want to protect my country, right? So this is how much money you have to pay. Choose your department. Choose your involvement with your money.
Right.
I think there's a lot, dude.
And we kind of pretend we get the choice now. We kind of pretend, this president will probably put more in, or this president will probably do, but we don't fucking know, man. It's so fucking
you
complex.
Never know. Yeah.
You don't know where the fuck your money's going or how it's being misused. I'm all for spending for our military, but it's been proven time and time again the abusive spending.
So Holland Huff
rampant.
is a libertarian, guys. He voted for Joe Jorgensen.
I did. I voted for Joe Jorgensen, and I know that it's a female.
Yeah. I love you, man. I don't believe you, but I love you. It needed to be said, though.
And so, yeah, I'd like to come out of the closet and just put my official libertarian
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
ball cap on.
Yeah, they don't have one. They don't have a ball cap. That's like the true libertarian. It's like they hate even libertarians. It's all fucking off to the wayside. But I gotta say though, dude, we've been at it for a while, dude.
We've been at it for a while. We talked a lot of politics. I just want to get across a couple really cool politic points that I thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Colorado has switched to popular vote for their electoral college. That's a pretty cool experiment.
I like the state by state shit. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
The electoral college is a weird fucking artifact, but Colorado has voted to put their votes towards the popular vote. 5 different states passed recreational and medical marijuana. A couple of them passed it at the same time. Washington, D.C. and Oregon passed psychedelics for depression and PTSD treatment. organ decriminalized, drugs. I think all these are great steps towards the rational.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want you to understand this, and you could probably agree with me on this. As far as
Mississippi with their gerrymandering law overturned.
As far as right
stuff.
and left, goes, you understand how far left can go, and how kind of destructive it is.
Oh sure.
But at the same time, you understand, like, dude, 10, 20 years ago, the right is exactly where the left is. So it's like the left is winning. You have to kind of get it. Like, you know how
and I think
Trump is the most liberal Republican we've ever had.
Yeah, probably. I could maybe agree with that statement. I don't think he's so much liberal Republican as he is just not Republican. He's the very least Republican Republican.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
They've ever had. But you see, people are bailing ship on him right now, man.
Yeah,
So
they are. They are.
Hey, but they're all about saving their own ass. They got another election in 2 years.
Yeah,
but they're bailing on him pretty hard.
Yeah, I would say there's no way, honestly, dude. This is like Vermilion bullshit coast podcast bullshit. So obviously you have more credentials than I do. You went to college. You work at NASA.
I did.
Well, you're a
I
tech
did
guy.
when,
You're a tech guy. You work. You know how to partition hard drives and shit.
Yeah, man. I know how to hide shit in between the partitions.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's the thing.
Well, you kind of understand that too. So anything, like, all I gotta say is, like, I could learn, potentially I could learn everything you know.
Yeah.
Without going to college.
Oh, it's going to be hard. But man,
you could go online. I could go online and look at, there's people that have been to college that spell it out for you.
But as much as you know, you want to say that piece
You're
of paper.
a college. You like the industrial college complex, the entire college fucking.
Yeah, anything that promotes further learning and the betterment.
Yeah, the internet.
The betterment of humanity, man. Anything that
promote the internet.
learning.
Then you could promote internet at the same time.
I mean, colleges use the internet.
Waste away your dollar for somebody to preach their dogma, and waste your dollar for somebody to tell you whether or not your opinion is legit or not. And it's just like,
that's just like the furthest thing from the college experience.
I'm talking. Well, if you learn math, obviously math, science
right.
are good ones. Political science is not a good one, I don't think. You could learn political science.
There's no learning I'm going to take off the table is good learning. Anything that can promote further knowledge is fantastic.
Amen. I agree 100%.
And I'd never argue otherwise. I still have that pipe dream from watching fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy and fucking in third grade classroom. That pipe dream from 1990 me that the world's going to work together. We're all gonna all gonna join in harmony through the advancement of science and understanding.
Right.
And well, fuck. I hope we do. We're not.
Yeah, we're not.
But I don't see why we should never strive for that fucking stupid dream they show on like a Bill Nye the Science Guy fucking cut. You know, when you're in school and you watch the documentary about the marine biologist studying the seals or whatever, like there's a certain dream there. I think we've lost on the collective advancement of humanity through knowledge. And
there is good things though when it comes to people that are isolated from true knowledge, like as far as communities and cultures that happen in our country and outside the country, the world, is good family values, or values to use your resources. And like I said before, be good to each other. Talk to each other face to face in the eyeballs. Online.
Well, I mean, fuck, man, you're not gonna fight the future.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Nobody ever has.
Well, let's say
the future.
Let's say there's cities in the sky, like a cloud city.
Maybe on
America.
Venus one day.
Maybe there's a cloud city, and those are the woke people that fucking got there, and all these stupid hillbillies are in the fucking ground still. They're still.
Well, that's your utopia. That's your alphas and betas. That's your.
You're still using
classic sci-fi tale.
He still uses gravity. Ugh. Oh, what a weirdo! But it's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a simple person or being a person that.
No, I'll 100% agree with you, though. I only take offense when it goes to anti-intellectualism.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Me too. 100%.
You can feel free to not know as much as you want to not know.
I will never promote,
but
ignorance.
But you know there's groups that swing to the other side that say we don't want more knowledge. Which is that's where I take.
Well, they probably don't say that.
I can't agree.
They say it a different way.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's where I say I get off board. That's because
how are you going to preach a group of people knowing the shit that we know? You know, you have to know more. You have to know more to preach against it. It's like if you want to argue against something that you disagree with, you need to learn about it.
Right. Or
well, that's the thing. I'm just saying that's the thing. You would hope.
That's a good faith argument, but plenty of people don't, man.
Yeah, plenty of people don't. But that's the thing. You need to educate yourself. If you can't construct an argument against, if you only
can't construct an argument for something, you probably don't have a good argument against it.
Exactly, 100%. That is 100%. I want everybody to grab. If there's anything to grab from this podcast right now, grab that. Everybody needs to.
I feel like everybody should grab that poop meme with Leo we were talking about. Like, that's the key highlight.
No, you have to learn, man. You have to learn. And like I said, like, you have to learn. Even if you're super far left leaning, you have to learn what the right loves and needs and wants to know how to battle it.
And I think that's a big experiment. Again, I think Biden's won. I think he's going to win. I think that'll be a big experiment with his presidency, is to see how he can get some of those people back.
Yeah, I think
back to the, maybe not all the way to his side, but back to the middle.
Listen, here's the thing. Which sucks is that the mob will cause that wave to happen.
They will. And people are going to be real upset for a little while. I'm saying 2 years from now.
The mob, but if Biden gets elected, dude, buildings aren't going to burn. They won't burn.
No.
But if Trump does, they probably will.
I mean, I don't think either way. I think people are exhausted with the turmoil of it. I think that might be why Biden's winning, is they want something boring for 4 years. Yeah. They want to not. Yeah, I really do.
That's true.
I think the people have kind of spoken. They just want it to calm down for a little while.
If there's any benefit from this, I think comedy will prosper also when Biden's elected, because it like gives the left a little bit more like, okay, we're okay. So we could laugh at retarded jokes now.
Right. But I think that's probably Biden's biggest challenge, or one of the things he should really work on, is trying to figure out how he's going to bring back some of these radical Trump people, how he's going to win some of them over.
Absolutely. If you're a president, that's what your job is.
Should be.
Dude.
Should be.
Yeah. Dude, that's why I'm saying I'm not scared or anything.
Whether he can successfully do it or not, I think it's going to be one of the bigger things of note of his presidency, if he's president for the next 4 years, is how he brings some of those people back to the table.
Let's see how it happens. And hopefully Kamala Harris does the same, dude. Like, God bless her. All I got to do is wish anybody in that position, hopefully they do the best. And that's what I expect. And that's what I want. And, dude, people did not give Trump that fucking convenience at all. But all I gotta say is on that note. But bottom line, dude, Holland Huff, on the word of FunBox, on behalf of FunBox, I should say, thank you again for coming on this show. Thank you again. We love you.
Absolutely.
We love the Abysmal beard on the show. And this is the FunBox. We got to sign off, dude. I got to pee, and we've been at it for a while.
Tell them something funny to get out of here.
Okay. Here's a joke. For coming on this show. Jesus, this is weird. It's so weird. I don't have a joke prepared. Okay. A friend of mine said the worst type of person is somebody that leaves their shopping cart out. And maybe my standards are a little high about like bad. I personally think the worst type of person is a racist, serial killing, pedophile, necrophiliac that forgets to leave their shopping cart out. That's my worst type of person. And I know some of you are thinking, why didn't you tag along cannibalism with that? I
was thinking it immediately. I was like, why is that missing?
Yeah, why is cannibalism it's
because there's certain times when cannibalism is acceptable.
Yeah,
I've seen the movie Alive.
Yeah,
I'd eaten them too.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, if all I gotta say, if you kill, I'm not condoning cannibalism, but if you kill another human being, you should have to eat them.
Yeah, and make like ornaments out of their bones.
Yeah,
and needles.
Make
stuff.
something out of them. Like, stop wasting the meat.
Ed Gein.
They don't. Cannibals don't waste the meat. So, or I'm going to say the worst person is racist, serial killing, pedophile, necrophiliac that forgets to put their shopping carts away, which tells me that they're retarded and bad management. They're not very efficient because those shopping carts, depending on where you shop, can fit about 4 to 5 kids. More if they're unconscious.
All right. So
that's it, guys.
Good night.
Good night. We out of here.
Merry Christmas. I hope everybody gets a PS5.
Yeah, me too. Peace.
Charlie's.